You and that gray beard.
No confusion.
She wants
We're
you
not
back.
having that.
She want that salt and pepper.
This is reasonable.
She want that 1 and 2.
Yes, sir.
We're not living the Matt Gates life.
What's up with all y'all niggas in these green shoes?
Got a 9 chasing a chicken.
Y'all got green shoes.
Hey, Rick Coordinator.
It's the wintertime,
open
people.
up a
He has
hospital
Adidas.
for mentally ill Africans.
He's got Adidas.
I'm going to hospitalize you, Coons, because I care about you and I love you. You're part of our family. I cannot let you go and do what you want to do. I care about the Coons, brothers and sisters. I care about the Coons, brothers and sisters. We're going to open up a mental health
man. Pace
rehabilitation hospital for political coonery. We are going to treat the Coons, brothers and sisters. We can't leave them out there. We have to treat the Coons. The
This
Dr.
after school
Papa
special
mental
ass
health
nigga, man.
hospital
What's going
for
on?
Coons. We
Peer
have
pressure,
to
peer
rehabilitate.
No.
Let us save
This
the
nigga
Coons.
Jeff
We
is
have to
in
do
rare
this.
mode, yo.
We have to do this.
Hey, that's 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks in a row.
You not having that.
Danielle, you must not have heard me.
After
Sister
school shit.
Danielle wants to have a
Peer
Garveyite
pressure.
baby with
Oh,
King Kong Delicious.
shit.
Sister Danielle, and she fine too.
You
Look
got-
at them
you got the
eyes. Sister
motherfucking
Danielle,
password
listen,
now,
baby,
right?
We gotta build the nation
No, I
first.
don't. You
If I
have.
give
I'll
up
take
all
care
my
of 'em.
testosterone,
You gonna have the
I won't
password.
no
You need to have the
energy
password
to
the
build
whole
a nation.
time.
I got to build first, okay?
We
must
can't live
build
life like
before
Matt
the
Gates,
back shots.
Nick.
We must handle the business.
You heard me, Nick?
before the back shots. It is
Nick is
consciousness
in
over
dream
the cookies.
state.
It
Wake
is
up,
politics
wake up, Nick.
over the punani.
I'm
It
good.
is
We can't
revolution
live like
over the
Matt
romance.
Gates,
Sister
man.
Danielle wants to have a baby with
nigga's
King
in
Kong
rare
Delicious.
mode,
She fine,
yo.
too. Lord have
You know
mercy,
what the-
might have triplets, but Sister Danielle, stay
Wait till the-
focused.
wait till we
Sister,
start.
understand,
Jeff is
overstand,
so
and
lit.
understand that the building, the nation
I couldn't believe
building
what he
must
said.
come
He
before
finna
the
bring it
back
in
shots.
show. Y'all just
The
don't know it.
nation building must come before the back shots. Brothers and sisters, we must stay focused.
We must stay
must
focused.
stay focused.
We must stay focused. We must stay focused. Reasonable Ignorance Podcast. Live on motherfucking location here at Sonic Palace Studio. First episode of the motherfucking new year 2023 right here. January 5th.
Founders Day for the Kappas. Shout out.
Candy cane.
Shout out to the Cap. Shout out to the Kappas. Founders Day. I heard you right there. I see you over there, Coach. Welcome back, Coach Moses is in the building today. Sound guy Mike on the ones and twos on the boards. Let that motherfucker ring. When you out there shooting out there on New Year's Eve, nigga.
That's all he gonna say.
Everything was cool, right? Everything was cool.
he
All
trying
right.
to get you
Hand
to
claps
snitch.
to that.
You trying to get you to snitch on yourself.
Man,
Give him
Snitch
3
was
lashes.
what?
Give him 3 lashes.
man. Nigga.
Iconic visuals on the film. We trying something new. We doing something different. I told y'all the new model, the new thing is going to happen. We're going to be filming. Be ready to see clips, edited clips. Be ready to see banter between me and the fun size guy right to my left. Nick is in the building right here from Outsiders Only 708 Podcast.
Yeah.
Speak.
Rough.
Speak.
Fuck.
Wow,
What's
man.
it called? Who you got the shit on your knee? The
ventriloquist nigga?
the doll on your knee and shit.
A ventriloquist.
That's what it is.
Bow wow,
Speak.
man.
Yo, man, that's the cloudiest, man.
Hey, at the Claudius is in the building on the right of me.
Niggas are gross.
Polo down himself.
What's the word? 2 E's.
Yeah, with the Rudy hat.
Yes, sir. It's that season. Yes, sir.
Be able.
What up, people? Happy New
Hey, hold on, Bill. There's people really used to say Beeble.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
I swear.
Are you serious?
I used to get pissed. That's what made me space it.
Wow.
What they would do? B double E.
They be like, Beeble.
Niggas was
Piss me
niggas
off.
was just reading shit.
That's
So I had to
that's
space
some
it.
CPS education.
Pop it.
But if I make the B capital and the A capital, I thought that might have helped. So then I underscored it and put a space.
That's
in
how
between.
niggas fuck with you, though. You know that, right?
Nah.
Nah,
I correct niggas.
Nah, these niggas is reading. Like
Niggas is
that.
reading it wrong. If I put it in braille, a blind nigga get it right.
Hit it! On the right of him, in all black,
Starter cocaine. Man.
the starter Coke King himself.
Yes, sir.
All black, not a Raiders jacket. This ain't Ice Cube in 1994. This is Jeff the Illest now in 2023. Niggas mad and pissed off. He is pissed and mad.
I'm not mad.
He is mad and pissed. If you look at his post on Facebook, he is pissed and mad.
I'm not mad.
You know snitching is culture. What the fuck? Ish in the background. What's up, Ish? All right.
I'm not mad. I'm just keeping it trail, man.
You keeping it real?
Yes, sir. Stop wasting my time. Stop playing with
man.
stop
He been
playing
on
with
one.
me.
Stop what?
Stop playing with me.
Uh-huh.
I ain't got time for the bullshit.
You don't got time for it.
No.
Listen, he woke up the other day. What you say, Jeff, on Facebook?
Hold on.
You got something to say to me. What'd you say?
In
You
his
got something to
K-Town,
say
in
to
a
me.
K-Town voice.
In my
I read it.
K-Town
Oh, this
voice.
Puerto
I read
Rican
it.
voice.
I
Which
read
one?
it as
Listen, in
K-Town
my
Is it Puerto Rican
K-Town
voice or K-Town voice?
K-Town voice.
In my K-Town voice, if you got something to say to me, step to me. Tim Dog Steez.
Hey, last week, did you find out he was Puerto Rican? He waited to the end of the year to
Half.
tell us that. He's half Puerto Rican.
Well, not only end of the year. How long we been doing this show?
7
7 years.
years.
So he waited 7 years to tell us that he was half Puerto Rican.
Half Puerto Rock.
Puerto Rock.
So all that Bad Bunny music,
Fuck out of here.
all that motherfucking
No. We're going to
Daddy
stop
Yankee?
that now.
He ain't playing that shit in his sets, though.
Somebody
No,
said,
sir.
somebody said that's why he was favoring Menudo over New Edition.
bombs.
Nah. I'm just keeping it facts.
Hey,
Shout out to O, man. What's up, hon?
nigga, he said he's half Puerto Rican. So that means he got that. He got that African, that Portuguese, and that Spanish all in him.
Afro-Latino. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You got a flag?
Man, I keep it red, black, and green all
Oh, okay.
day
I'm
long.
just checking.
Bullshit.
Out of here.
Your
If he
favorite
would have
artist
said
is
he got the
Noriega.
flag, then you already know what he on.
I mean, you're a little brighter than him. What you got
Man,
going on?
you don't know.
You like
hey,
what- you like horchata?
Ancestry.com got a
Anyway.
sale. God damn it. Let's go.
You like horchata?
Hey,
He ain't like that at all.
all I'm gonna do is this. This is a new symbol now.
For what?
That means cut his mic
Cut
off.
his
All right.
mic.
I ain't gonna even say this shit. I'm just gonna do like this.
Last week, your shit must have got cut off about 3 or 4 times in the show.
Nigga, do we keep count? Oh, I should get a little counter.
Man.
Got that
Stop
on his
it.
horn.
Y'all ain't gonna say that shit to Beat Nuts. Y'all ain't gonna say that shit to Big Pun. Come on, man.
Jeff, you dropped the bomb though. I bet a lot of our listeners didn't know that either, Jeff.
It's fine.
Why'd you
dropped
wait
the
till the
bomb.
last episode to tell us that?
Because we was talking about Puerto Rican culture. What's up?
Speak some Spanish, nigga.
Que
Damn.
pasa? What's up, man?
Wow.
Hey,
That nigga just said,
Me gusta.
you should have said Taco Bell then. Fuck it.
Me gusta.
Queso.
goddammit.
Me gusta, you heard him, goddammit. Shit. Como estás?
Goonie Goo
Yeah,
Goo.
what the fuck? Shit.
Y'all niggas,
I'm
Goonie
just
Goo Goo.
breaking cutlass. Malik was on the set of this motherfucker. What the fuck?
y'all niggas is different.
Oh man,
Man, yo.
Coach, we missed you last week.
Miss you, B.
Last week was the hardest week of my life.
Update us.
Well, for 2022, that is.
This after the furnace?
Yeah, because some more shit happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Update us. Well, I was.
Well, first of all, it was 5 games in 5 days.
Mm.
So I was going from Hillside, Proviso West, to De La Salle on 35th. Did that every day.
I know.
5 days and 5 games in 5 days.
Felt like a truck driver, didn't
Man, that's what I felt like.
you? Yeah.
But luckily, the games were spaced out. 4 o'clock early in the day, night game at De La Salle, 8:30, 9 o'clock. So it worked out, but it was some long, early mornings, long nights. Then on top of that, my fucking pipes was frozen from
Drum roll, please.
the previous week, which was Christmas, right? Yeah, that week. So as the weather started to change, so my kitchen, the faucets wasn't working. I knew automatically what it was because the cold water, everything else was on in the house. But I knew in the kitchen, the cold water wasn't working, but the hot water was working. I knew automatically. I said, I know what this is. So luckily, as it started to thaw out during the week, we didn't have any leaks, nothing busted, but that's what I was afraid of.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
every single day, that's what I was watching for, just to see did we have anything, cracking or whatever. But that was a long week, man. It was a long, long week. But it was worth it because on Friday we won the damn championship.
No doubt.
Hand claps.
So it was worth it.
Hand claps.
And Wick.
It was worth it, man. So brought home some hardware. We beat some good teams in that tournament. I'm proud of this team because this ain't the most talented team I ever had since I've been at Fenwick. But they play hard. They play really,
disciplined.
really hard. And they listen. They listen. So that's why this win, I guess how every coach talk about like every team they ever had. Like this team is different, it's unique. This team, I can't just we go into the game, even if we get down 10, I know because of the talent we'll come back. This team here, we get down 10, we might be done. So with this team, it's like we preach, let's get off to good starts. Let's stay in the game so we can steal it. And that's what we've been doing all year. I mean, we 13-3. And I ain't gonna lie, we probably average as a team, we probably average 38, 37 points a game.
What school is this?
Fenwick.
Okay.
37, 30 points a game.
For the new listeners and everything that we have, that we're going to have.
And we won the championship. We beat De La Salle, which is a good young team, sophomore team. They good. They up and coming. They got some good players. We beat them early in the year, and we had played them again in the championship. We was down 3 at halftime because they was on us. They was on us. They wanted payback, but we ended up pulling away in the second half. So it was a good game. It was a good game, good crowd. We took the trophy home.
Hand claps to you.
Man, championship shit. We in 23, baby.
Yeah.
This is the year.
Nick, update us on your week.
Week was smooth. Went to work, chilled out. Didn't do too much. Nothing exciting, man.
How was your New Year's Eve?
It was cool.
That's all?
Yeah, it was cool. That was all.
Okay.
He said it was cool.
It was exactly how that sounded.
Be able?
Oh,
How was New Year's Eve and everything?
New Year's Eve was on some couch.
Pop it!
I feel
sir,
it.
on the
I
couch.
feel it. I feel it. That's what it
New Year's Eve was couch. That was it. Did the traditional shit, the black eyed peas. cooked
Yes,
breakfast,
sir.
all, you know what I'm saying?
You did
The
black eyed
regular
peas.
shit.
Yes, sir. I did too.
The regular
All right.
shit. I mean, and then, start the new year off with some interesting shit. I mean, life is good.
Jeff the Illis, update us on your New Year's Eve.
DJ,
Where at?
it's a low-key spot on 55th called the TP. It's a marijuana and casino, the mini casino. Shout out to my man, Maze Jackson.
Okay.
Oh, that's some Maze
Oh,
Jackson.
that's Maze Jackson shit?
Oh, Lord.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Other than that,
Oh, Lord.
My God.
just relaxing for this vacation, get ready, go back to work on Monday.
You actually DJ'd on the day, or did you finish up early, or you brought the New Year in?
I brought the New Year in.
Spin it on the ones and twos.
Did you do a countdown?
They had a band. They did
Oh,
the
okay.
countdown, and then I closed it out.
Okay.
What was your first song played in the New Year?
Pussy Power.
That boogie shit.
The who?
Boogie, big boogie.
Big Boogie. Pussy Power.
Pussy power.
I knew it.
Pop it!
I knew it. Perfect song.
And then I
for
played. I
2023.
did video, so that was the first video I played.
Really?
The motherfuckers was up.
Did you play Bad Bunny? Did you play Carla G?
Yeah.
My man, thank you. I appreciate it.
You gotta stop with. Come on, man. You know what? Can we? Hold on.
Rewind.
Stories, please.
Uh-oh.
This nigga been on fire.
Y'all
been on fire.
motherfuckers be dismissing that, hip hop is black and Latino. Niggas, wake up.
So
Damn.
they can say
Hey,
nigga.
that nigga's a little offensive.
They can say nigga too then?
Yeah, they say nigga too?
Nah.
Ah, well then, what the fuck you talking about?
They say it.
that nigga was a little offensive. If we're being
You know, I got another story. I got
Yeah,
another
I mean,
story.
yeah, Slick Nick. Oh, what you, Slick Nick, you feel?
Stop that.
I kind of felt offended, you know what I'm saying?
Nick, stop.
Hey, so wait, what parade you marching in coming up?
Black.
The Bud Billiken or the Independence?
Yo, y'all hear
That's the
what?
sound you
Puerto
make
Rican
now.
Day.
Puerto
That's
Rican
all.
Day or the Bud Billiken?
Jeff, what we saying is, where's your allegiance at?
Black.
What
When
is-
y'all hero, Dr. Umar said, when you got black, you're black, nigga. Right? You got
That
white.
nigga is a little too hard for me, man.
Come on.
That's his black side.
That's
though.
a black side.
That ain't the,
That
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 ain't
don't
the
sound
Puerto-
like his black
That
side.
ain't the Puerto Rican
That's his
side.
black
saying
side.
Say that one more time.
It just don't feel right.
No, say it one more time. What you just said?
That's his black
Like what?
side.
What?
That black. You said what? That nigga sounds what?
It sounded too hard.
Hey,
Oh,
Nick, get to know me.
Oh, damn.
I am. I just found out you were Puerto
back.
Rican,
Oh.
so we're getting somewhere.
That nigga said, get to know me.
No bit.
Welcome back.
Young, black, and gifted.
Man.
That nigga said, well, know me, son.
Woo.
Andale.
But yeah, we gotta stop playing, man. Hip hop culture especially. You know, it was black and Latino. Charlie Chase, do your knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? Charlie Chase.
How much? Okay, so
they
did
don't
you
let-
play Fat Joe?
Hell yeah, I play Fat Joe.
What
I
Fat Joe
give-
did you play at New Year's Eve at
I
the
played
May
the
Jackson
Sunshine
party?
record.
That's for you.
I played the Sunshine record. I did videos.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. I play, man, I'm a Fat Joe fan. Fuck y'all niggas.
Okay.
I'm a
We know that
That's
you.
two
That's
for the black side.
That's the two for the black side.
two for the black side.
We gonna keep score all day.
Matter of fact, I'm finna mess y'all up. I'm reading the book of Jose right now.
The Book of Jose. That's what's
Fat
the name?
Joe book.
Oh, okay.
Fat Joe. I'm gonna say this. I recommend the book for the kids too, because he talk about like the bullying shit.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Him being bullied made him the person that he is. That hardcore shit.
He got bullied by his own Puerto Ricans though.
He got bullied by blacks and Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, he caught that nigga. So that's the Puerto Rican
Yeah, he
side.
caught that.
So one is 1-3 or 1-2?
2-1.
Come on,
2-1. It's 2-1.
It's
Come
2-1.
on, son. Stop it. Fuck out of here with that.
But it's like you big up in that side, but you don't have a flag at the crib.
Don't matter.
Yeah, dude. You gotta wear the flag.
I appreciate my Latino side too.
Do you have a Latin meal once a week?
No.
Jeff,
Oh, well, you ain't
next
talking
time
about
you go
shit.
live, have your black and red, green flag, and then have your Puerto Rican flag next to each other.
Yeah. And then watch what's gonna happen.
Or you could wear it like over your shoulders like a cloak.
What's that song?
Or sombrero and shit.
Come on, it's a sing up there in New York.
man.
Boricua,
Hey, what would be his black flag though?
Boricua.
What?
Red, black, and green.
What would be his black flag?
Red for
Black
the
and green.
blood,
Red, black, and green.
black for the skin,
Okay,
green for the land,
I'm just asking.
What's the Puerto Rican colors?
red and blue.
What's the blue for?
Red, white, and blue, ain't it?
Red, white, and blue.
Sound like America to me.
They are American.
They are American.
Hit it!
Because they're a
Yes,
territory of
sir.
America, right? So,
It's supposed to be the 51st state.
so you just super American then. Yeah.
No, I'm
Right,
black
he
to
just-
the motherfucking bone.
You're African American?
So then which one are you?
It doesn't
Fuck it,
matter.
man. Fuck it. Rewind.
I'm just asking questions, man.
Come on, man.
I'm looking,
Rewind
hey, you
again.
said last week we got to stop making shit up. So I'm just trying to get
I
clarity.
appreciate my Latin heritage. and
Hey.
I'm not gonna dismiss it.
Well, next
Rewind.
week,
Stuck with
we want a bag of tamales.
Pop it.
That you're getting that shit mixed up. That's Mexico.
If he got a knife
If
on
he got a
him,
knife on, he really Puerto Rican.
Hey,
got a knife on him.
you got to get your eyebrows arched, because that's what Puerto Rican guys
or
do.
the one slashing them.
oh,
Yeah.
come
Two.
on, man.
What's one
I
with the
told
pointy
y'all
shoes?
last week. I see it in the eyebrows when he said
It's
it's
a
Puerto
Mexican.
Rican.
Oh,
I see
okay.
it in the eyebrows.
You know that.
So it's fat laces in the shoes then.
Oh my God.
Rewind. Rewind again. Rewind one more time.
I'm glad to be back. I love this. This is awesome. Jeff.
It's been a busy week this week, Coach. Coach has been on a recruiting trail this week and everything. I
Right.
guess not.
You steady snitching, boy.
Yeah, I've been out. Yeah, I've been out all week.
It's
is
the
the
culture.
week-
Snitching his culture.
No, this is the week where, because all the 8th grade schools are still out, this is the week you get out to try to go see
Go see some
as
people.
many 7th grade, 8th graders as you can.
Yeah.
And talk to the little funky ass parents.
Funk ass parents too.
I was one of those
You was
parents.
a funk ass.
Yeah, it was a funk ass parent. I was one of
Funk
those
ass.
parents.
She was a funk
appreciate
ass.
that.
Yeah, but it's a good week.
And I want to commend Coach Moses. He took time to gave my son my knowledge seed. He gave him some great wisdom on basketball and what he should be doing. He took time and made eye contact with him, and gave him the things that he needed to know from his basketball knowledge and everything that Coach has. And not just because of me, but he was really very sincere when doing such and everything. So
'Cause you
I
care.
appreciate him. I appreciate that.
I do
Hand
care.
claps
You
to that.
care,
I do
man.
You know what it is, though? First, I love the game first.
Right.
That's number one. Then two, I love to see the kids play the game, but I want them to play it the right way.
Right.
Because just to be honest, parents got to understand, a lot of these grade school coaches, they ain't the best, but they are giving their time. They giving their time with your sons, your daughters, and they giving they evenings with them, they weekends. But it's a lot of bad basketball at the grade school level. And some of it's hard to watch. Some of it's pretty good, but just a lot of it is just like simple stuff. Like these kids just stand around, they don't move. These teams play nothing but zone defense. They don't know how to beat a press. It's just so much, and then it's like you watching it, and then you trying to decipher, okay, is he really that good, or is it just because they playing against some kids who can't even catch the damn ball? Like it's one of those things that when you out there watching it, you really gotta really decipher a kid's level of skill level, and then try to project it. Like, okay, when he become a freshman, can he play up, or can he just play
At his
down
level.
at his level?
Yeah.
And that was the whole situation this past Monday and Wednesday, guys. Farrell got invited to play with a different team where it was a mixture of 7th and 8th graders, and we playing against in high-level activity. It was a battle of underclassmen with Ricky Moore.
Okay.
He had all the freshman and sophomore teams over at Collins High School playing in that tournament. Now his original team didn't play any time over this whole time. So he got invited to play, which I felt was like an honor because coach reached out to me and said, I need Farrell to come play, blah, 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 blah. Monday, I took the wife, daughter. We all went over to go watch him play. He got some good experience in playing against, high-level 8th grade kids and playing with high-level 8th grade kids. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, is that it gets him prepared for next year when he's in 8th grade. He was playing up against kids that were taller than him, 6'4", 6'3", reclassifieds, of course.
Yes.
Because they are reclassified.
Yes.
In Chicago.
It's
Let me
crazy.
push that again. And I want you to hit me with the bombs right out there. They are reclassifying in Chicago.
Yes.
They are reclassifying in Chicago.
That's crazy.
Now you have to explain to the people what
Well,
reclassification is.
Reclassification is, go ahead, coach.
So here's a nutshell. So if I got a 13-year-old son who's in 8th grade, let's say I want to hold him back because I want him to play another year 8th grade so he can dominate. So I'm going to hold him back. So when he's in 8th grade, he'll be 14. And then when he graduates from 8th grade, he'll be going into his 15th year. So that's kind of what reclassification is. So basically, he'll be a year older than the actual graduating class that he in.
Yeah, demo.
So it's a lot of kids that do that.
Pop it!
That's what it's demo, but without the whole
He a demo 8th grader.
but without the whole education of all that. This
part.
is purely for basketball reasons.
And that's crazy because when I was in the field working at the park, they been doing that shit, but it just wasn't no title for it.
It's heavy now.
It's heavy. Like back then, it was like
Wait,
You got a question?
You got to rewind.
You got a question?
wait. They doing the grade over again?
yeah. I've heard.
Wait, hold on. And how are they accomplishing this?
Oh, it's easy.
You don't do the work?
No, it ain't.
What-
It's not even that.
So how do they get their kids?
You can pull them out of the school that they previously was in, put them into another school.
Yep. And
So
red
you
shirt.
let them play. All right, go ahead.
That's crazy. I've heard a
Wait,
father.
no. Expound on what you on your
Or
on your
another way you can
acquisition.
do it. You can move out of state, go to another state. You can do it that way.
Yeah.
It's so many different ways to do it. It happens in high school too.
Because, Nick, I've heard a parent tell his son, like, don't worry, next year, your year, because we're going to hold you back.
Wow.
So I was thinking, like, hold him back. Like, what do you mean? He was like, we gonna do this year over. We're going to make his year this year.
I mean,
And I was like, wow.
It's-
It's a meat market, yo.
it's sick. It's sick. It's sick. But I guess from a business standpoint, if you're attacking it like that, it makes complete sense.
Because the thing is, you got to understand, Chicago is a grammar school, high school basketball town.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
It is.
they don't prep them for that next level. They prepping eighth graders for high school.
Right.
And then if you in the fortunate, they'll prep you for college. But if you ain't in the fortunate, you just got high school prep.
And that's right. And
That's it.
And at these games, Nick, when you sitting in the stands with these people and they talking, you don't realize how everybody in the audience knows everybody else's business.
Everything.
That's how you find out, oh, this kid's a reclassification.
Yeah.
This kid should be this and this grade. Like, you find out all that.
I just think the dynamic of what parents are willing to do to their own children in order for the children to quote unquote succeed is kind of wild. And
Nick,
that kind of ties into that
Nick,
that
I agree
Aaliyah.
with you, but
that
I
Aaliyah shit.
also look at it from a social ramification. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
Yeah.
holding this kid back because you want athletic status. What about his life?
Well, you know what one would say, because the child is a year older than everybody around, they kind of should be ahead of everybody they're around, correct? So
'Cause
they,
see-
one could think they could take advantage or
I mean, because
whatever.
I had an issue with ranking kids.
Mhm.
Because once you rank a kid, like perfect example, Chase Adams.
Yeah.
They ranked Chase. He was the number 1 third grader in the world. You feel what I'm saying? How do you do that?
I think
Because
too
once
young
he
is ridiculous.
because once he panned out and couldn't keep that title, he went crazy. His house went crazy. His mama went nuts.
maybe kids underneath a particular
I'm not a fan of ranking
age. What about high school? Are you cool with high school?
I don't mind high
teenagers?
school.
I don't mind high school.
I think maybe 7th, 8th grade is a murky area, whatever with that. But high school and up, I'm cool with. But anything below 7th
Grammar school
grade,
ranking, I
bro,
ain't
that-
cool.
relax. Why-
And here's the thing: your nephew went up against this past Wednesday. Went up against one of the top 5 kids in the nation in their class of 2028,
Which kid was it?
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt is good.
And he went up against him, and he played. Once he sees Roosevelt, he's gonna play defense against him. He gonna take on the challenge. He knows, you know what I'm saying, because he didn't beat Roosevelt before. He didn't beat the kid before down in Indianapolis. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to play defense against him and frustrate him and everything like that. Your nephew, you know what I'm saying? He rises to the occasion when it comes to that. But he understands and knows, and he understands ranking. You know what? I showed him something maybe 2 years ago about it, but he's been following ever since. So these kids pay attention
Yes, they do.
to those rankings,
They do.
and what you say, what you
I
feel
get
is
it.
wrong, but they pay attention because he also know who is the number 1 kid in the state, who he's played up against a couple of weeks ago in an open run, but he plays up against him all the time, and he's always lost to that kid also. You know what I'm saying? So
And the
I'll,
thing-
I'll give you something to think about. So y'all are the older delegation. So I get why for they age group it makes sense to them to attack shit like that. And Jamal, I used to hate you for saying it, but it kind of tie into what you were saying. Like, the video games fuck the kids up, right?
okay.
Call of Duty, when you play, you have a ranking.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
These kids play these games, and now rankings are a normalcy. You know what I'm saying? It's a typical thing. Like, when I used to play the game, when me and my homies used to play the game, when Duty first came out, first got online, bro, we were purely playing to have fun. No, not a ranking.
just a
To
fun.
have fun. And, as you started to play good, you seen your little ranking climb up, and it was like, it's cool. But there was that delegation of kids that was like, nah, this is what it's a fucking about because that means status, right? So for my generation, it was like niche. It was cliche. It was just a very small group. I think amongst his age range, no, that shit is law. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like that shit is life. That shit
And
is
what is coming into focus, I'm glad you brought
ahead.
that up. And not to cut you off,
No, go
not
ahead.
to cut your train. What's coming into focus now?
As far as what?
Basketball.
Oh, you got now 2 weeks ago in the state of Illinois, they passed a law that now high school kids who are part of the IHSA, high school athletics in Illinois, you could get an NIL deal.
hit it.
Yeah.
And
Shorty got one from
the first kid from Simeon, Jalen Griffin, he signed. He got an NIL deal.
I got a deep take on that, but y'all go crazy.
Go.
So they're about to divide these kids and these parents up, my boy. These kids finna be able to make their own fucking money and look at their parents and say, fuck y'all. Like, that shit's coming very soon. Social media blurred the line between kids and adults being in the same room and having conversation with each other. Now, what happens when your kid look at you? Because look, the story always is of the black kids, of the black athletes. They come from a poor household. They come from this, that, and the third. This kid over here on this NIL deal. Like, imagine Derrick Rose have an NIL deal. Now, you listen to his story on the Math Hopper podcast, and his OG like, man, get the shit out. Woo. Now, imagine he the breadwinner in the house. He looking at parent like, woo, woo. You see, like, I'm just thinking about the psychological thing behind it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Woo 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 is a Chicago term. Go.
But, I mean, I just think on a grander scale of things here in America, that shit, emancipation, like, fuck my parents, I don't need y'all type. Like, it's just throwing off the family dynamic. First, we made adults into individuals by giving them all these social media websites and giving them their profiles and giving them these likes and comments, woo woo, and then it spread into the kids. And this is how you started off, wait, because first now the kids can do it with the athletics, right? What happens when they find a way to do it with arts and crafts, right? Because now this 13-year-old kid who good at beats don't need the older person to help them break into whatever. They hop on Bandcamp, you come straight to me, and the kids are younger and they're more in tune with the information they get. So back to my original point, they're looking at the parents like, fuck you, nigga.
But we got to throw the woo 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 in there somehow, some way. Come on, please do it.
Hey,
just
Dad.
did it. You
Hey,
got
Dad, I
it.
got the mortgage this month.
Hey, look, side note,
Yeah.
once again, Chicago term. Woo woo woo.
And here's the thing with these NIL deals, and people it's name, imaging, and likeness. So you could be a freshman basketball player, football player in the suburb, and you could be really good. A car dealership out there want to use you for a commercial, put your name inside their dealership. Because if you're really good in a town, they're gonna come watch you play. Everyone's gonna know who you are. So that's how a lot of people are looking at it.
And I want to piggyback off that, like, everybody thinks the city exposure is the shit now. Go ahead, move out to Wilmington for 4 years. Go take your kid and let him go play high school out there and let him dominate. That whole fucking city is going to love your child. You feel me? As opposed to why you in the city with all the talent, all this, all of that, trying to fight amongst them. Like, no, the kid is good. Don't get me wrong. He can play against them, but he going to dominate them. That's what's going to get him the look.
And
that's what's going to get him that.
And with these rankings, don't think that these managing marketing companies looking at these top 6th graders
That's
and
crazy.
following them to see where they gonna end up at. Like for me, even as a coach, I think it's weird that I actually know who the top 7th graders are.
Right.
But I have to know this. I have to know this type of stuff.
Side note, woo 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 was not used, but in reference, woo 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 is still a what?
Chicago
Chicago slang.
slang.
Bombs.
But yeah, that Neil shit, I saw that shit coming when I watched Real Sports, and how like in the college move, these motherfuckers.
Cameras on, baby.
You gotta have it though.
It's a whole
You gotta
different
have
ball
it.
game this
I
year.
mean, the college shit, that's
You gotta have
non-negotiable.
it. But I put a lot of onus on the parents too to be knowledgeable. Don't let
That's
nobody.
the scary part.
Don't walk into a meeting all green and you don't know what the hell you signing.
Right.
Because everybody gotta remember, unless you're 18 or older, you can't sign that.
No.
The parents have to sign because they have to give their consent So you got to make sure you know what you signing.
Man,
They
listen.
they gon' you know they gonna get rid of that shit, right?
Listen, Nick.
Probably.
You
Nick,
know they gonna get rid of that
Nick,
shit.
listen.
You'll get rid of what?
The parent consent shit.
Right.
Okay.
Nick, I do in my class, my first class and my last class. Because my last class, we have a program for the kids when they showcase their music, their beats, whatever. I talk to the parents before we even get started. You need to get that How to Make It in the Music business book. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, parents, they see their kids, they start seeing dollar signs.
Yeah.
Man.
So,
Go ahead,
so
Nick.
just to rebuttal to that, that's my thing. That's what I'm saying. Is coming to where, like you said, if you're under 18, you can't do this without the parents' consent. I feel like we are going to get to a place, and it's going to happen rather quickly
Right back.
if we have a phenomenon type of story of a child prodigy who was being super held back by the parents, and because they not shit or they just can't catch up in time, they gonna really figure out a way to let this kid just be their own person.
So I give you just perspective.
I got to get back.
Oh, my bad.
I got to get back to the
My
Puerto
bad,
Rican.
My bad. Go ahead.
Let me see the cranberry juice, please.
What's up?
Other side.
Finish what you saying in response to what he just said.
The thing for me with that whole thing is that if you're gonna be paying attention to your kids' shit, man, know this motherfucking business. Period. Because I swear to God, Sicko Mob, right? Sicko Mob, perfect example. So I had an influx of kids while I was working at BBF. They wanted to be stars because they saw Sicko Mob get that deal from Def Jam, and I told them they ain't finna come out. They don't even know they gonna jab that deal. You know, as soon as they signed with Def Jam, guess what they did?
Jab a deal.
Bought the cars, buying all kind of cars, buying cribs,
Blew the bread.
Versus they don't even know the business. And that's when I was like, listen, that money is not your money. It's the record label's money. And parents, if you're gonna get into this name likeness shit, know this business inside and out.
You should know it.
If you don't get in it, get in it.
I think the kids so far
Bitch,
ahead of the parents.
I don't need to
man.
know all that shit.
Shit.
Where that check at?
But see, that's what I'm saying. I think the kids nowadays are. Some of these kids is more advanced than a lot of these fucking
Bitch.
adults in this shit. Straight up. That's really what it's about.
And guess
what
what?
now?
And guess
I'm gonna
what, Jamal? Bitch, you got played.
Hit it.
Bitch, your child out there bogus.
Say it in the Puerto Rican language.
No.
He don't want
Hit it.
that bottle, man.
That was Spanish. I mean, no is Spanish. You know, no is
Feliz
Spanish.
Navidad.
Hey, give me a
Buenos noches.
give me a rewind.
Not the shoulders. Not the shoulders.
Do it like the Muppets.
Jeff, you got 3 more weeks of this Puerto Rican ridicule. I'm just letting you know.
I'm
3 more
good,
weeks, okay? I'm
man.
just letting you know, okay?
I'm good,
For the rest of the month, all
But
right?
it's
Gotcha.
just crazy to see how, you know, when I was working for the park and really in the trenches of the gyms and seeing these kids and just hearing the conversations of, I'm going to hold you back so you can be that dude, how it was a meat market with the AAU shit. It's just, and now to see it full circle and to give these kids the leader role of it, of the, you know, the leader role and the parents in the back seat now, and the kids is driving the car and telling them,
Everything.
you know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me, bro.
It gets deep though.
It's crazy.
I
It's
found
deep.
out this week being out, you know, one thing about going to these tournaments, I get to be among,
Yeah.
you know, I get to
The
I get to
brains.
hear what's going on.
Right.
I
The
get to
meeting,
know
you
what's
get the
going
meeting of
on.
the mind.
Right.
Yeah.
So I found out that there's a there's an 8th grade like prep school here in Chicago that just got started. And I scratched my head like, you mean tell me there's a prep school for grade school? It's
It's a
just-
business.
It's a business.
It's a business, man.
It's a business, man.
Y'all thrown off by that? For real?
No. It's just
No,
for
I
me.
am. I
For,
am.
for me.
It
For
makes
grade school, yes. I
but
am.
for me, though,
Chicago basketball is back now.
but for me,
it
though,
makes
Slick,
perfect
real
sense to
honestly,
me, though.
is to see it back then and knew it was a meat market and how it was just, you know, there wasn't no loyalty in it.
Yeah.
You know, the transfer game was crazy. You could
But even
transfer.
back then, though, it was a meat market with honor.
With some kind of right, I was about to say
Respect.
it was a respectful meat market.
You ain't go fuck with Landon Cox kids. You ain't
At
go
all.
fuck
You-
with
you-
Hamburg
you respected
kids.
the coaches.
You ain't
I
go
give 'em
fuck
that.
with Redmond's kids.
But it's
But now, fuck Rob Smith. This kid on Simeon ain't playing. Hey, come over here. You want to play?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
wouldn't you say that's due to more exposure though? And
it's
being-
due, it's a combination of a whole
Like
bunch
the-
of stuff.
like
It's a
the
lot of
technology.
I'm
shit.
gonna tell you this now.
You feel me?
Your nephew has never gotten this much attention in the last 3-4 years that he's been playing. He's in 7th grade now. Your nephew is getting so many people wanting for him to come play for their teams. It's astounding. And I'm not going to even front. I love the flirtation of it. Pause. No homo.
Yeah, it's
You know what I'm saying?
You a dad.
it's
No, I
But-
like it. Goddammit.
No,
But I
you
have-
like you like the feeling of being approached. You like the feeling of
I
being
like the feel of being
You like to be
Courted.
fondled.
seeked out.
No,
You wanna be fondled?
No, just be honest.
it's being
You want to be
be
fondled.
What he said? What he said?
You want to be fondled.
he like being courted.
You
No,
wanna be
Fingers, two
fondled.
fingers or 3 fingers?
You want to.
because it's validation in it. You
Them
know
is
what I'm
soft
saying?
spots.
You ain't right, man.
Them
Lobster
is-
and cocktails. Lobster
Them
and
is
what?
soft spots, coach.
Lobster and what?
Oh, it's coming in 3 months.
Lobster and what?
Lobster
Soft
co-
spots.
Lobster tails and Kool-Aid coming in
Yeah,
3
plenty
months.
of them.
Podcast.
Hold the gooch.
Anyway,
Right. Down his back.
He is a soft spot. Look at him.
damn.
Right down his spine.
His whole body is a soft spot.
In a zigzag. You like, ooh, shit.
You new meaning a spinal tap.
Ooh, shit.
SP over here.
Yeah. but I will say this though, bro. Like real shit. Like when I come visit you at the popcorn shop, and to see your kids back there working, but they're children. They playful. They're not them. They don't speak. They're they're well mannered. They don't let the what's outside the court fuck with their regular livelihood, which is dope to me. A lot of parents don't know how to handle that. A lot of these kids be divas like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And then the parents are divas. But when you have a child that's in that limelight, and then let them still be a child, that's ill shit to me.
I get you. Like
He
I
ain't
said,
trying to
one-
hear that shit.
He ain't trying
No,
to
no,
hear-
I
No,
mean,
no,
I
he
hear
trying to hear
you.
that
I
shit.
hear you. No,
I know what you like. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
You like the fact that there's people out here who think your son can play.
Yeah, nipples
That's
get
all.
hard.
Let's just be honest. That's what it is. They think they feel like your son can play.
Because your hard work paying off.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Yeah, I mean they being courted, but see now that now that you're being courted, you have to go about it a particular type of way because that's what I was saying to you. Like the traditional route in your mind is probably going to the big name school, getting in the big name spot, and I'm telling you, that's why the NBA is the way it is. You can have Ja Morant in Memphis, you can have Shea out there in OKC, and these are still big names in the NBA because of the technology. You could be seen from anywhere.
You think Shea's
a superstar?
I think he's a big name.
Okay.
Is he a big name? Do you?
It's my
Big
first
name.
time hearing that.
Huh?
It's my first time hearing that, dude.
Got you. Okay. Now,
What
let me
about
ask you this. Tyrese Halliburton, big name or not?
No.
Big name or not?
To me, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why.
No.
You.
Nope, nope, nope.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Because you follow it. I follow it. Everybody here follow it. That's why you say it's a big name. But if Shea Gildress was walking down the street during All-Star Weekend and he walked in the store, I bet you nobody would know who he is. You know why? Because whenever ESPN, ABC does they always show this clip of players, highlight clips. Who are the 5 players they show?
It's always somebody in a big market.
No, who the 5 players?
Answer.
The superstars.
Well,
Look, you just asked
LeBron,
me.
Luka, Giannis.
Right. That's why.
Yeah.
They're not marketed like that. That's why they're not superstars or big name players.
Okay, so the point I was trying to make is I know who they are, right?
Yeah.
So the point I'm trying to make is those are NBA players, right?
Yeah.
Now let's bring it down to the scale of my motherfucking nephew. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This works. When I'm saying works, you ain't got to play in the city. Find a suburb. Find a good school.
You want me to move to Carbondale?
If it means your son gonna end up in the fucking NBA, would you not do it, nigga? Yeah, that's a personal sacrifice that you got to work out between
Let me
yourself
think.
and
Small
People have
town
done that,
America.
though, Nick.
Small
In the
town
city.
America.
People have moved out of the city and go to Palatine.
look, motherfuckers
Yeah.
to go to
Or-
motherfuckers to go to Springfield. Look at,
Hinsdale.
when you look at
Westchester.
look,
They
I
out
don't
there.
even follow high school basketball. I don't follow high
facilities are
school
amazing.
anything like that, right? But when
Yeah,
I look at the
Plainfield.
rankings for the state,
Yeah.
I move around. I know cities. You'll fuck around, see Quincy. You'll fuck around, see Rockford. You'll fuck around, see Springfield, Peoria, Carbondale, yada, 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 yada. The point I'm trying to make is they're ranked. People know who those kids are in those small cities, right?
Because the white man
Oh,
sat up there and said, hey, we need niggas down in downstate, up north, and central Illinois.
The,
sell hoagies.
White man say, here, we give you a Section 8 voucher,
Ooh,
Oh, God.
Bomb.
SNAP benefits galore,
snap.
They work.
link card.
EBT.
What else?
We're not going to put you in jail. And we put you in affordable housing. Now what?
5 lashes.
A bottle of mild sauce in the kitchen.
All I'm saying,
You got to say that loud enough.
A bottle of mild sauce in the kitchen.
Working title number 1.
like I tell people all the time, like if you move
Hit it!
maybe 45 minutes, an hour and a half away from Chicago, your dollar goes that
No
much.
one wants to live down in
Man, let me
motherfucking-
finish my motherfucking comment. Goddamn.
Plainfield.
Who wants to live in
What you described
Danville?
as Plainfield.
You don't want to live in
then
Danville,
cut
right? Man, let me finish my statement.
Please.
You move an hour and a half away, your dollar goes that much further for you and your quality of life becomes that much better. You move an hour and a half away from Chicago, your child goes from being 17th, 15th on whatever list to being 8th, 7th, 6th, 5th on whatever list.
And you know what he has to do? When he moves away like that, you know what he has to do?
What?
Travel ball?
What?
He has to play with teams that plays against those other Chicago players he just left, and he has to play well. So like you just said, he'll rise on the list.
You get what I'm saying? Because I'm
He'll
killing
go up on the
I'm
list.
killing my shit on a regular basis. I'm getting the minutes, I'm getting the time, I'm getting exposure. My whole city loves me, right? And then when I go play those Chicago players, when I go play the East St. Louis players, when I go play the motherfuckers who coming in from Indianapolis, look, I'm still competition. I'm still playing good. You just sat up here and told me
Pop it!
he played top 5, beat him before, plays him good, and rises to the occasion. right?
Bombs!
Put him in a situation where he can motherfucking dominate on a regular basis and watch his confidence go through the roof.
Go
Like,
through the roof. It will go through the roof.
this shit is, I tell people all the time, a lot of this shit is very psychological. Why put yourself in a hard situation to try to succeed when you could put yourself in an easier situation, be just as good at what you're doing, and succeed that much more? And all you gonna do is sacrifice a couple years?
So everything you said, imagine a single mom who don't know shit.
Her black ass need to be the fuck out there in a buttfuck nowhere,
But
nowhere.
think about it. Listen
You
to
want her
everything
down there in
said.
Effingham?
Yeah, goof ass bitch, get the fuck up out of here.
every-
You know your
Goof-ass
dollar
bitch.
gonna go further.
Everything you saying, she don't know nothing
Effingham?
about. She don't know nothing about basketball. She just know that her son
But the kid know.
pretty good
But
because she
the-
don't really know.
But the kid gonna know, and that's what I'm saying about.
Ain't
the
no
kid
Harold's
this
Chicken
year.
in Effingham.
Yeah, give a fuck for that
Ain't got
shit
no
at
rap
home.
snacks.
Ain't no Uncle Remus in
That's why
Effingham.
y'all
Rap
niggas-
snacks is in Target.
That's
by
why
the way.
y'all
Ain't
niggas
no
broke.
rap snacks.
That's why you niggas broke, and that's why all these tall niggas working warehouses now. What the fuck?
And for Amazon.
Ain't no Heberitos in motherfucking Effingham.
Puerto Rican, yeah.
I
yeah.
work with a lot of
Heberitos,
Heberitos, work at
right.
Amazon 6'5" and
Okay,
up.
so kill it twice. You take you and your culture out there, get your kid on, get your business on, make your money. Man, you giving me excuses.
They don't eat popcorn out
They
of
don't eat
suburbs,
popcorn in the
though.
suburbs.
Yes, they do.
They ain't no
do auntie-
IHOP.
They do
Ain't no
Auntie
IHOP.
Anne's and
Ain't no-
pretzels.
No,
They
no,
do
no,
hot
no, no,
pretzels.
no. Yes,
Ain't no
they do.
IHOP in the outskirts
Yes,
of
they do.
Illinois.
Yes, they do.
They ain't eating no popcorn like his in Lockport.
No, they ain't having no cheese on their fingers
I
like that.
promise
They,
you.
they,
Hit it!
White people eat Garrett's, right?
They eat hot.
White people eat Garrett's?
Yeah, they eat Garrett's.
Okay, so why the fuck
They
when
eat
they
crunchy
eat
They
this-
eat
curl.
it once every 2
They
weeks.
don't eat hot.
Okay, so you get all them honkies out there come once every 2 weeks, nigga.
They don't
That's
eat
Sunday,
hot
Monday,
deal.
Tuesday.
They ain't no hot deal in Lockport.
Yeah, they don't do
I
Lockport.
hate niggas, man. I hate niggas.
Rewind.
Man. It's so hard talking to
Man,
niggas.
Lockport, Rockport, man.
Say niggas for me, Jeff.
Niggas.
Hit it! I don't know where that was going, but hit it. Okay.
But Rockford and Lockport? Rockford ain't nothing.
You
but
ever
a
been
mini
up to
Chi-
Rockford?
Go to
Man,
Peoria.
it's a mini
Look,
Chicago.
State
I've
Farm
never-
fucking headquarters is in fucking what? Normal or Bloomington?
No.
Take your ass out
It's a
there.
nigga out there.
Hey.
You know, we everywhere.
Check
Go to
this out,
Champaign.
right?
What the fuck?
Niggas down there.
Rewind one more time.
It's niggas
Nigga,
down there.
I went
Times
to school
two.
in Rantoul. Nigga,
Times 3.
Niggas down there footworking.
I was in this challenge.
Bang, bang, bang. Ski, ski, ski.
Yeah, they down there footworking.
Hey, check this out, right?
D-Lo down there.
D-Lo down there.
This week was a traumatic week of watching sports on TV.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the R. Kelly thing, but no, go ahead.
Yeah, that was.
We can get into that.
Yeah,
Wait,
We don't have to.
is that a replay?
This is new.
that's a new one.
New.
This is
Yeah.
new. All new episode.
Dreamhampton is getting paid
Yes, she
again
is. Yes, she is.
off somebody's misery
Yes, she is.
What
to
Chappelle
make sure
say?
she get it out there.
I don't know this nigga.
Breaking news.
Go ahead.
At least 10 people shot outside a Miami restaurant during a French Montana video shoot.
Damn.
Where at?
Miami.
Restaurant
At the Licking.
At the Licking, right?
Yeah, yes,
Yeah,
it was
it's
at the Licking in Miami
10
Gardens.
people, Miami Gardens.
When
Oh,
will you?
Miami Gardens.
When
That's
will you?
different.
That's
when will
different
you
than the
rap
beach.
niggas understand? Stop going into the hood to flex. You cannot take your chains and go into the hood and flex. They are dogs out there, hounds, whatever you want, whatever
must have
animal that's savage.
Must have didn't check in with Rick Ross then.
You got to check
Hit
in.
it. I don't think Rick Ross can check in with them niggas in Liberty Gardens.
Liberty,
Gunplay
Liberty City.
can.
Miami Gardens.
Gunplay Mac.
Gunplay can.
Yeah, gunplay. Okay, you're right.
Damn.
You cannot keep doing that. French Montana, your bodyguard got hit. Another rapper got shot. You got to stop. Why go film over there in Miami Gardens thinking it's cool? Stop doing that.
We got
He must have been doing a song with somebody.
Got to
Gotta
stop
be.
doing.
Somebody
Got to
from
stop doing
Miami.
that.
Gotta be.
You doing?
Why else would he be there?
You are a fucking fool.
Why else would he be in Miami Gardens? I get Miami,
But in the Gardens.
but in the Gardens, he gotta be doing a song with somebody from out there. Gotta be.
It's the better look.
We got to stop.
you
gotta
sacrifice
stop.
your life for a chartless
Stop.
record. That's
Hit
crazy.
it!
I mean,
Matter of fact,
people hold their
let me-
kids
let me-
back
let
for
me give
better
it to
Hit
roles.
it! He said, "Oh, for what?"
Chartless record.
Aaliyah got sold for R. Kelly's first 3 albums.
Hit it!
Oh, you watched it? Man?
I ain't watch it. I just read
When
the
you
little.
read that, when you read that, was you just like, God damn, like this is sick?
Fuck it. I guess we got to talk about it. Rewind.
I ain't watched the shit.
I ain't watched the shit
Can you
either.
imagine that negotiation?
Look, they told that nigga, you can have our daughter for your first 3 albums.
So who the criminal?
That's what I was saying when I read that.
So who the
shit.
criminal?
I know who the victim is.
Who the
cri-
criminal?
Who the criminal?
Who's the real criminal?
Yeah, who the criminal? Who the nigga that should be in jail?
Hankerson.
Parent.
Barry Hankerson.
The parents and the nigga who came to get the kid.
Barry Hankerson.
Who's Barry Hankerson? You got to say
Barry-
who it is.
Everybody
Barry-
know who he is.
Barry
He-
Hankerson is the CEO and the head of Black Ground Records.
But
Black
who
Ground.
else
Who
is he
else
related
is
to?
he? Go.
Aaliyah.
That's
That's
Aaliyah's who.
uncle.
Okay. Go. Did you know this? Did you know this?
Oh, I knew that already.
You knew it
Yeah, I
already.
knew it
Did you
already.
know?
Yeah.
Did you know?
Yeah.
Did you know?
I didn't
You
know.
didn't know it's slick?
I didn't
he
care. I didn't know.
I
Go.
didn't, I didn't
and
know.
Let me give you the
The whole
background.
Black Ground
Let me give
record
you the
label,
whole.
all that shit.
Yeah, all that.
We know that.
Black
Yo.
Ground. And before Black Ground, he had a record label called Tav Dash. Tav Dash was the label that R. Kelly was signed on.
Yo, think about the dynamic of that. A family sold their child to a nigga who they know was a pedophile to get his publishing rights to his motherfucking
A Detroit nigga ain't shit.
Because they knew his shit was fire.
And BFF coming on an hour.
In an
A
hour.
Detroit nigga ain't
This
shit.
shit better not be mid. either.
You talk about Chicago all you want to. A Detroit nigga ain't shit. You heard that right? A Detroit nigga ain't shit. Home of Hitsville. Home of motherfucking all them artists from motherfucking Motown.
It
finger on
sound,
it.
it
A lot of
sound like
gangsters
Midwest
ain't
niggas.
shit.
It sound like Midwest niggas ain't shit
Lot
because
of
it was a
gangsters
Chicago
on
nigga going up there to get the little girl.
Let me get some of that.
Hey.
Get some of that trainer with.
If you want to go even back further, it was some bullshit that happened with Aretha Franklin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
that's she from Detroit.
Yep.
Now what, nigga?
That y'all told me about that. My mouth dropped.
Aretha Franklin pussy hot as a 90-degree day in the summertime.
stage, no mic.
His face got weird. You saw that?
It hurt him.
We going for this video.
Total-
shit. I'm trying to tell
Total
you.
It hurt him.
It's, that's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Ain't no joke. I need you
hurt
here
him,
every
yo.
week, nigga.
It hurt him,
Icon visuals right then and there on the ones on the video. Go.
Long
the
Island,
ones and
43
twos.
points.
On the ones and twos.
Damn.
That's what happened?
Yeah, they blew the fuck out the Clippers. But go ahead.
Paul George play.
No.
Nah.
Hit it. Street Clothes Part 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Kawhi's Part 2.
Kawhi's part 2.
Yeah.
Listen, man. First 3 albums gone.
Gone.
Publishing
Gone.
all because of his penis.
So
Think about that.
So
Nigga,
his
no,
question-
wait. That's
That's why we gotta ask the question. His
all
question
because
is,
of his penis.
Who the
He has
criminal?
lost all
Like I
his.
said, who's
the
criminal?
R. Kelly
He got finessed,
hey,
though.
Record title number 3.
He
R.
got
Kelly
finessed.
has lost all of his publishing because of his penis.
I sold you my niece for
Hit
your
it.
albums.
if I'm R. Kelly, I wanted your niece that bad.
Did I get it? But she was signed to the label.
Yeah.
Vibe.
They just sold their fucking family member
For 3
to a ni-
albums.
for 3 albums that they knew was gonna cash out.
And they did.
And he did.
Rock the boat.
And that's
hold
fucked up.
on,
She-
wait. Who got Aaliyah got sold out?
Yeah, she got
got
sold.
sold.
No, I'm saying
She
she
got
got
sold.
sold.
15 years of age.
At 15
She got
years of age.
sold to R. Kelly because this record label.
She
Because
the
like
new-
that's what I'm saying. The uncle,
She
right?
a new Kunta Kinte.
The uncle had the albums, right? Had R. Kelly albums.
Yes, sir.
Right.
You had
The uncle had
Born
R.
in the
Kelly
90s.
albums. So Aaliyah's uncle had R. Kelly albums at his label. And in order for him to get married to the fucking niece,
He got married.
okay, in order for
He got married and he fucked already, man.
Okay.
Come on, let's get
What state did he
talk
get
to
married
it, man.
in? What
No,
state he
talk
got married
real.
in?
no,
Talk real,
I'm
nigga.
trying to elaborate. God damn it, relax.
It's Reasonable Ignorance Podcast.
The
Remember
fucking
that.
uncle sold his niece to a nigga, and his sister or his brother got R. Kelly fucking albums, and they sold. You get what I'm saying?
I know. I want
The
you to,
family got the albums, the first 3 albums. He was signed to that label.
go
and they
further.
sold the
Go
niece.
further.
So-
Go further.
That's wild as fuck.
no. Go further.
Talk
the
about it.
uncle and the what?
It's got. I don't know whether it was the brother or the sister.
Mother.
The mother. So
The
it was
mother of the child.
So it was a brother and sister. So how was that's what I'm saying? Like this was an uncle.
Mother
what
of the
was
child.
What was the relation? Was this the uncle through your sister, through a sister or a brother? You feel what I'm saying? Was this her mother or her father who was getting the albums? Cause that's sick. Like the uncle got to be like, yo, I peep Kel's like, your daughter. We could probably get these albums about him. I got him signed to my label. Just
Who the
give
criminal?
up. Just give her the fuck up.
Who the criminal, yo?
So born in the 90s, 12 play,
And then the third one.
and the self-title.
R.
R.
No.
Oh,
12
The blue joint when he
play.
throw the 5 up.
Tempo
That's
slow and all that on there,
That's
right?
R.
Yeah.
Kelly. The
12
self-title.
play.
if they got 12 play, it don't even matter. So shit.
So again, the
What's the
question
question,
is,
Coach?
12
who
play.
the fuck
Who's the fucking criminal?
criminal?
Who the criminal?
Because
yo?
if this go way back, this is way back.
Who the criminal?
And the fact that it came out the way it did,
Who the criminal?
right before that documentary dropped,
Who the criminal now?
Dream Hampton.
this probably makes sense why Aaliyah's family never, they kept quiet about a whole bunch of
It
shit.
absolutely
It
makes
a whole lot-
sense.
Why they wouldn't release her music.
Yeah,
they
we
didn't want to
fucked
make
up.
no.
They was already paid.
This makes a lot of sense now.
They
was
kept us,
good.
They kept us shit off streaming for some years.
For some years, this makes
It was
whole
like
lot
a
of sense.
holiday when they said Aaliyah music finally streamed.
Yeah.
it was
It
a
was
holiday.
good. No. If you really pay attention to timeline, they released that shit when the Kel shit started to cool
Oh,
off. my
speaking of
niggas.
streaming, De La Soul will be out there February
March 1st.
March 1st.
let's
March
talk.
1st.
Let's talk about that.
They got
She got that vibe.
They got that 3-foot high rising
About to do-
vinyl.
You get the
out,
correlation.
Yeah.
As soon as the Kel shit really started
Slow
to cool
dance.
off, that's when Aaliyah shit came out.
Owned by who?
That's
Barry
calculated.
Hankerson.
That's so fucking calculated. It's sick, bro.
Honey Love.
Barry,
by
man.
Barry
everything.
Hankerson.
We
Honey
talking
Love
about
got to be about Leah.
Yeah. Age ain't nothing but a number. The one he wrote for her was about her.
we need to holler at Mr.
Your body's calling me.
Aaliyah.
No, that's a beat off, right?
Bump and grind.
Aaliyah.
Homie loving friend.
Aaliyah.
It seems like you're ready.
Aaliyah.
Leah.
Freak that body.
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah.
And her mama.
Kids.
Sex me.
I like that crotch on you.
Now that was about the first chick he got back in 1992. That's in the doc.
Summer bunnies.
That's a group.
Kenwood.
Pop it.
Right. Good answer. Good answer. Good fucking answer.
Hey, nigga, we giving you content right here. You
Good
understand
fucking
that, right?
answer. Kenwood.
For you.
Left side of the building.
Back to the hood of things.
McDonald's.
Right there.
Sex me.
This nigga said he used to go enjoy going.
Hey,
to
Jay.
McDonald's.
Hey,
That's sick, bro.
Sex me.
That's when they used to have the playlands in them, bro. Come
That's
on,
on that
man.
list?
He's
Say
the
it
what?
again. Say it again,
Sex-
Jeff.
Enjoy
Sex
going to
me
McDonald's.
part 1 and 2.
Sex me. Part 1 and 2.
Aaliyah.
Part 1 and 2, yo.
God rest her soul.
He was landing the ball of them balls. and thought about it.
Then when a kid walk past, he
remind
rise
me
up.
of
He
my
rise up like slowly.
Sadie.
One.
That's his
Let's
mom.
go
That's
into
mom.
balls of fun. Two. Let's go get the number 2.
Hey, I know y'all probably.
Hit that motherfucking chopper, man.
I ain't gonna tell y'all to watch the doc, but the shit that's being said in there is wild, man. Cause now the doc is about the trial, the two chick, the Jocelyn chick and the other chick. It's their parents in it, and they going to the trial every day, and it's wild, man.
Because what's
Jeff the
crazy,
illest.
Bunch of niggas
Yes,
acting,
sir.
ain't it?
Hump bounce.
Wow,
That's Aaliyah.
it's wild.
Not gonna hold on. Nick,
Strings.
not gonna hold on.
Strings.
you remind me of something. Be able.
That's strings.
That strings.
That's
That's
strings.
Step in my room.
That's the lady that raped him.
Yeah.
That's that jacuzzi room you was talking
Yeah.
about.
That's that nightgown pussy.
That's that slip pussy.
That's that
was
slip pussy. Yeah, that's the slip pussy.
3 lashes.
That's the pussy with the slip. Still stuck to the dress. Smell like Estee Lauder.
Baby, 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 baby.
Kids.
Hit it.
Fuck.
They got his brother in the doc too, bro.
Do they?
This motherfucker.
Down low.
Yeah, man.
With Ernie Isley and Ron Isley.
That's why I want you to watch it.
Suspect.
I want you to see his brother.
That
Down
nigga.
low with Ron Isley and
Because the
Ernie
thing
Isley.
is, man, I know
His brother.
I can't sleep.
that's him.
Thank God it's Friday.
That's him and God
Guilty
talking.
conscience.
Love is on the
That's
way.
him and God talking that
That's
on that
guilty
song.
conscience
I
right
can't
there.
sleep. Oh yeah, nigga.
Heaven, if you hear me, Jeff.
Too late.
That's a prayer.
Oh, that's too late.
Religious
late.
love.
Too late.
Oh, that's the bitch he fucked behind
Did
the
it-
church.
Yeah, I'm about to say did it in church.
Tempo slow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the
Fuck
usher.
the
That's a
fast.
cold
That's
ass
the
little
usher.
interlude too.
As I look into my life.
Oh shit.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah, that was him by himself with his dick in his hand. Yeah. That's
the
exactly
last
what that
one.
was.
I know what the last one is.
Trading my life.
That's after he bust.
That's a plea
You know
deal.
when you bust, that guilty conscience kick in. That's the plea
Yes,
deal.
sir. Yes, sir.
It's a fucking plea deal.
That's the plea deal.
That's the plea deal. But I mean, dream stop.
Yeah.
Y'all got them right where y'all want them.
Man.
Stop.
You
know
want
what I
to
mean?
dick. That's dick. Like
Stop.
this one is dig a hole.
I felt like that watching it. I ain't gonna lie. I was
Right
like,
there.
all right, man. This
Stop.
Is enough.
It's
Stop.
enough.
Y'all got him now.
Y'all got them right where y'all want them.
Man,
Where else you gonna go?
Right.
They try to leak music for the nigga. That ain't work. Y'all got him right where y'all
But the
want
one
'em.
thing about this whole doc, if it wasn't for one dude, if one dude who didn't work for the media, a major media company here, we probably would have never known about this.
Jim Derogatis.
All because of 5 women who came to him and told him what R. Kelly was doing. If it wasn't for him, we probably would never know none of this.
Cause what's crazy, man, I went to college with the MGM niggas. Vince and all
Yeah, I
them.
know, yeah.
You know, I went to
Yeah.
college with them niggas. And the shit that he used to do to them was kind of crazy. Send me a tape, talk to me, kind of shit. He was a really offset nigga. I know his cousin Black and all them niggas, but I mean, they ride or die. I mean, they gonna ride or die for him. His cousin Reese out there in the bird.
And the bird.
I mean, they ride or die for him. Matter of fact, they having a party for his birthday. Like
Yeah.
3 different parties.
They have them there. They celebrating.
They celebrating his birthday.
Celebrating his birthday. Yep.
This is Spot Out West doing something.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's your girl. That's your cousin.
Yeah, she doing it.
Yeah.
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 Whoa. No.
Lip gloss. Love you, baby.
She got a man now. Shout out
Yeah,
to Lip
she got a
Gloss.
man.
Yeah. Hand claps.
Yeah, she
Whoa,
got a man.
yeah.
Shout out to the.
He gotta be folks though.
Rewind.
She don't date
He might
nobody
be a
but
vice
gangsters.
lord.
Nah, she don't do that.
Hey, we talked about the R. Kelly situation. Talked about what's going on with basketball.
We kind of glossed over the football shit though.
We're going back to it now, and let's speak on it. Your thoughts on what happened Monday Night Football, starting with you, Coach.
Probably my biggest fear, man, watching football.
As a
As a fan, watching it and just seeing
That
a guy. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be completely honest. I thought we finally saw a person die on the field.
low key he did.
Right.
Yeah, low
But
key.
I thought this is
Yeah.
we finally saw it. Because when you watch it in real time, you just saw a regular tackle.
Mm-hmm.
But then you saw how they showed him fall, and then you saw how the
How he
network
jumped up.
Right, he
And
jumped
then
up
how
first,
he
but then
jumped-
he fell.
then
But
he
then the
fell.
network, they go away from it when the people started to come around and to work on them or whatever. But I actually thought in that moment, I was like, man, the whole world just saw somebody die on national TV in a football game.
where were you at?
I was
On my way, I was leaving Collins and I was looking at my phone watching the game. Well, I was in my car, getting ready to drive off when I saw it.
Same here.
I was
Where
on
were
the
you
couch.
I didn't watch that shit at all.
Where were you
I was on the couch.
Where were you at?
I was relaxing. I got a text.
Okay.
But what's
My
crazy
the
though?
alerts pop. They were popping real quick.
What's crazy though, like, because further research and reading and listening, he died 3 times. He died 9 minutes on the field. They got him out off the field into the ambo. He died in the ambo. They brought him back to life, took him to the hospital. He died in the hospital and brought him back to life. I'm like, damn. Because of what I've been listening and hearing is the reason why it happened is because it was timed freaky. When he did the hit, his heart and body reset because of the adrenaline. So when he hit them, when the tackle happened, it hit, his whole body shut down and then rebooted itself. So in the middle of rebooting itself, he got popped. It's just like your computer crashing. So they had to bring the computer, had damn near reset him like a computer to bring him back. So cardiac arrest. But then as it goes on, because if you look at how those guys were really acting on the field, they saw a lifeless body.
Yep.
That's what freaked them out.
Yep.
That's why they wowed out like they wowed out. That's why they quickly put that huddle around him and prayed.
That's why they
because
all was crying.
they was crying like that because he was gone. And my thing is, Facebook, of course, everybody's a doctor, analyst, and all that shit. But just my thing goes out to the kid, man. If he go past this, they say he's good. He go past this, he's really a king's kid.
Man,
You know what I mean? He's a king's kid if
Man.
he comes out of this 100%.
man. Fuck Skip Bayless. Let's get right down to it. Fuck that clown.
But
Let him talk.
Fuck
He
that
gotta-
clown.
He gotta say what he gotta say.
Talk
That
about
was
it, Jeff.
mad
I want to hear what you had to say about
That was
Skip.
mad and sensitive for what he did. We got to keep it as bit. Man, somebody died on the field. That's not normal. It's not normal. It's time for Shannon to make some moves, man. For real. Because Skip was bogus for that. You can't do business. It's not. It's
that's
like
gone.
ESPN. I had to give mad kudos to ESPN for letting that dude pray on TV. You know what I'm saying? Because it affected everybody.
Yeah, Dan Orlovsky. He did a
what
whole
I'm saying?
prayer.
Man, it affected everybody.
Yeah, he did a whole
on
prayer.
national TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said
what's
he didn't.
that show to be on ESPN?
NFL Live, I think.
Yeah, NFL Live.
And he was like,
yeah.
if he get
He's
ridiculed
been,
or not.
his what's name has been really going up. You know that, right? Orlovsky.
Orlovsky's good at what he
He's
does.
been really going up
He
as
was
far as.
probably a terrible quarterback, but he really knows the game, how to break it down.
Sound like Romo.
Is he better than Romo?
I don't think he's better than Romo,
he
but
ain't.
I liked how he breaks. But anyway, he's good at what he does.
Yeah, he
Okay.
good at what he does.
Finish up, Jeff.
I mean, you know, like stuff like that, we got to cut all the analytics and stuff like that, and let's get down to business. The
You
real
felt
deal.
his tweet was
What, you was a
insensitive.
substitute
I
teacher?
felt it was insensitive, and I felt how when he was on with Shannon, I felt he was really bogus for that. You know, and then he said he apologized, but it wasn't real.
To me, he really didn't apologize, but that's fair. That's fair.
I got to get to Nick.
Go ahead, Nick.
Go.
Speaking of Skip, like y'all surprised by white men being white men?
Pop it.
Oh, man,
Thank
come
you.
on. I understand.
I wasn't mad or sad about
I got
it.
a different take, but go ahead,
Go.
Jamal. Go ahead.
Okay, you can have your rebuttal.
Oh, what's your-
okay,
no,
but
what's
let
your
me-
rebuttal?
Let
Real
him get
time.
No,
his
no, no,
out.
no. Let me
him
say
get
this.
his out.
I gotta get. I got you.
No doubt.
After he would
the-
say what you
do
gotta
the
say,
knowledge, yo.
you got a rebuttal towards him, and then go.
I didn't watch it. I haven't
Uh-oh.
searched it out. I don't need to see it. I don't want to see it. Cool.
You know what happened.
I know what happened. A man died on the field, and now I'm being told he died 3 times after that, or twice after.
Twice
he died.
after that, really.
Twice after that. I see all the reports coming out saying, and see, like the reports are very, very.
vague. Very.
It's not even that they vague; they're calculated.
Yeah.
He's neurologically intact.
Yeah.
Like no, this nigga's in a coma. Oh,
He's out now.
he's
Yeah, he's out now. He's
now he's out.
right.
He's out now.
He
But they
wrote-
didn't come out and say he was in a coma. He's neurologically intact. We've got him
We got
back
the
a lot.
word at a certain
His
way.
sign-
You have
it-
to.
You know that.
Politically correct.
No, and that's why I'm like, I don't even need to see that. Look, this is football, right? This is what comes with football. This is the most violent sport probably in the world. It's America's sport. They need to treat it a certain type of way. And I want to come out, and I hope I don't sound like a coon or some type of
Oh, shit.
Some
person that
lashes. You want some lashes?
probably give me some
We ain't gave
lashes.
out lashes.
But it's cool, whatever.
4.
A lot of people were, I guess, outraged by them not calling the game real soon, right?
4.
I worked at a professional team's stadium for however long I worked there. And I
Eddie
understand
Frame.
Kunta.
and I understand why they didn't call the game right away. I get it. Because there were a lot of moving parts. Like, imagine you at a game and you with your kids, right? And they come out and say, well, game is canceled, woo, woo, woo. You're in the stands with your people. It's going to be a mass, whatever, exodus to leave out that stadium. People emotions going to be high. People going to be upset because of whatever, right? Then imagine if you're in that stadium and they give you the explanation of why we're, like, canceling the game. We're canceling the game because a man died on the field in front of you. And you're there with your kids. Or you're sitting at home with your kid and you just watch that on national television, right?
The nigger died.
They had to roll it out the way they did. It had to be long-winded. So I know there was a lot of people upset saying, X, Y, and Z behind. You should have called it sooner, this, that, and the third, yada, yada, yada. Yo, calm down. It's like when Gordon Hayward fucked up his leg on national television. It's like when the kid from, what was that, Louisville when they was playing Michigan?
Yeah, shit.
Where
They should have canceled that.
I seen that shit.
Seen that shit.
What about the game, the final game when Shorty leg opened up on him?
Yeah,
That's what we
that's
talking
what's
about.
up.
Oh,
Louisville.
that
We
should have
seen
been
that
done.
shit in Gordon live, right?
Yes.
Now in
I seen that live.
Now
Like,
in
what the
basketball, that's
fuck?
a freak fucking
That's a
accident.
freaky.
Paul
and
George.
they played.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, they played.
Now think about the psychological dynamic behind that where it's football and no, we're gonna postpone it. Right?
But that's crazy.
Make-
'cause that's what Skip was saying. I mean, that's exactly what Skip
I know
was
what
saying.
Skip was saying.
That's why I have a different take.
That's why they moved the way they did. We can't let it look like football is this dangerous. Because
it
this
is.
might be the moment that takes us
It takes
down.
us down. Yeah.
This might be the moment that look at Tua. They ain't even talking about the boy didn't have how many concussions since he had a concussion?
A concussion since he had a concussion.
There's a lot of fucked up stuff going on right now.
To be honest with you.
Hell
Tua
yeah.
should quit. This kid Hamlin should
You
quit.
should quit, bro.
But that's the conversation they don't want. You feel what I'm saying? So I understand why it was rolled out the way it was rolled out. I understand why Shannon went up there with Skip. I understand why Skip went up there and said what he said. You know why? Because Skip is a lifeless motherfucking person. Look at his body. Look at him. He look like the white man. What a mask on
He
his
look
face.
like the white man.
He look like the white man.
I like
look at him.
I like that.
Just look at him. He looks
man.
like
He
the
look
white
like the white
man.
man.
He just look like a white man that ain't
like a
up to no
turkey
good.
broad.
Title number 2.
He look like a turkey
He
broad.
looks like the white man.
So
Skip Bayless.
That
Skip
nigga
look like a
Hold on,
turkey
wait,
broad.
Wait.
no,
wait,
legit
wait.
right.
I got it.
No, I
got a co-sign.
I'm not finished. I'm not finished, but I want to let him go.
No, finish.
I
You
gotta
gotta finish.
co-sign.
Go.
I
Because I gotta get to Jeff. I
Hold on.
gotta get to be able.
No.
I gotta get to.
My name is B.
I gotta get to be able. I gotta get to be able.
Not Beeble.
Not Beeble.
Not Beeble.
B.
Finish up.
Jamal.
Wait. 1 second, Puerto Rican. I got go.
We're gonna stop with this Puerto Rican shit, man.
Nah, you said it.
Fuck no, be able. Stop.
You said it.
Stop.
Damn, check it
Stop.
out.
Fuck that. No.
You like nacho cheese on your Doritos.
Be able. Quit with that bullshit. Jamal.
And it better be spicy
quit.
nacho.
Spicy
Bullshit.
no Cool Ranch.
No.
If you doing it on Cool Ranch, you wow.
Oh, he
No.
Cool Ranch.
Nachos on Cool Ranch.
Cool
Wow.
Ranch. Oh my God, Cool Ranch.
It's Jamal's fault. He started this shit.
Yeah, he did.
It's
Stop it.
He wants to eat Tostitos
No.
and
He
Chipotle.
wants
No.
Yeah, you
Stop
want
it.
Takis.
He want
Yeah,
Takis.
you want
Jamal.
Takis.
Stop it.
And that Mexican soda
You
pop.
worse than Eddie
What's that
Murphy
soda
on
pop?
that fucking
Doritos.
trailer on
Doritos.
UP.
Tomatoes. That shit make you burp forever.
Actually Mexican though, but all
Stop
right,
it.
we got it.
That shit make you burp forever.
Stop it. God damn it.
You Puerto Rican. Oh,
You Puerto Rican, man.
I'm black,
No.
nigga.
you Puerto
No.
Rican.
You heard
him. I'm black,
You
nigga.
said
So what? I
You
got
said
love in my soul.
that
Fuck
nigga-
out of here.
That
6
nigga don't
months.
feel good, man.
6 months. You said like
I've been called a nigga before and it felt good.
Nigga
This
wants
does
some
not
roast
feel
capollo
good.
right now.
No.
Nigga.
he want a torta.
Roast capollo right
Hey, and you better not ask him for flour.
Hey,
It
eat a
better
hot
be corn.
dog, bastard.
It better be
Stop.
corn. It better be corn.
Stop.
Because if it's flour, they gonna look
What's
at you
that
funny.
cheese? Chihuahua. Chihuahua.
Stop. Y'all mixing it up. What the fuck? This shit has gotta stop.
Hey, but then you asked the nigga last week what type of food he like. He said the Cuban. You like, what nigga? That's Cuban.
That nigga's a Puerto Rican,
He's
man.
Puerto Rican, man.
No, I'm not.
But you said you.
What are you? You a nigga or a Muslim, nigga?
Oh,
Hey.
oh shit.
Real spicy.
Hey, hey, hit the
shit.
bombs.
Real spicy.
Hey, this is a conversation. I'm
You
ready
checking
to
your
shit.
Quran,
What you
nigga.
doing?
I want to
You checking your Quran, nigga.
He been eating pork chops on the low.
He been eating.
Show enough. Eating that damn bacon with the thick shit. What the fuck?
Wow.
said your turkey bacon ain't turkey at all.
Come on. Stop.
So I just want to fact check.
B, B,
You got-
B,
So,
B.
you got-
Stop.
no, wait,
you got
I just want to
sausage
fact
in your
check. Can I get a
spaghetti?
fact check?
Stop.
He gonna
Let's
fuck
move
with
on.
B.
Let's
He gonna
move
fuck
on.
with B.
Let's move
Fact
on.
check. Can I get a fact
Let's
check?
move on. B,
Did you or
move
did you
on.
not say you was half Puerto Rican?
Move. So what? I'm half.
Yes,
It
yes,
don't mean
no.
shit. Be able.
Is
Shut
half
up.
if half 30-70 or 50-50?
Leave
We're
it
50-50?
alone.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
So you got to come here with some pointy boots on.
I'm not. No. Stop that shit.
But- 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 but-
Mexico,
but-
nigga.
That's El Chapo now.
That ain't no Puerto Rican shit.
No.
He need one of the big
They got
Usher.
his son
Remember them
today.
Usher
Hey,
belts?
y'all on some racist shit.
Can you wear one of them? Can you wear them
no,
Usher belts? Remember them Usher belt buckles?
They got his son today. El Chapo, they got his son
they
today.
got his son
Shit.
today. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, he was with his girl.
Hey,
Sound like some Chicago folk.
hey,
Who the
side
Pu-
note,
who the
side
Puerto
note,
Rican drug dealer?
Hey, Jeff the Illest
Chapos.
will be DJing in Humboldt Park.
I did that already. The fuck?
So
He did.
Cinco de Mayo, he gonna footwork.
No.
No,
Stop.
Bang, bang,
No.
ski,
We're
ski,
doing
ski.
that.
he ain't gonna be out there in May.
No, we're doing that.
He gonna be out there. When is the Puerto Rican Day Parade?
I've done it already.
June.
I've done that.
See, he done it.
July.
I've done it.
See?
Me and Phil G performed. I
See?
DJ'd and
Hey,
Phil
hey,
performed.
Phil G.
Phil, man,
If I
we
were
did
you,
that
I'll leave
shit.
Shauna alone, shawty. I will. What y'all
Jamal,
say? What
stop.
y'all do on-
Be careful.
What y'all say on the boss?
Be careful.
Yeah,
Hey, yo,
say
God, hey,
it,
yo,
say it
God.
properly. Say it properly. And it's a hand gesture
Yo,
as
God.
you say it.
I ain't gonna do the
Yeah,
hand
do it.
gesture.
I'm supposed to do the hand gesture.
Yo, God. Hey, check it out. If I were you, I'll leave that Shauna shit alone. Straight up. Word is bond. But you had a rebuttal to going back, rewind, please.
Cause the thing about the whole Skip shit, right?
No. You got a rebuttal to Jeff.
About
The whole Skip,
the Skip shit.
DeMar Hamlin.
I mean, just
we-
to piggyback out what Slick was saying is that's really what Skip was trying to say when he said this is the last Monday Night Football game is kind of irrelevant. But he didn't let it breathe. The temperature and the timing was completely off.
He didn't read the room.
He didn't read the room at all.
Why
You
don't
don't-
never read the room?
Because he looks like a turkey bride.
Because they own it. They own the room, so they don't need
That
to read
dude
it
wear
if they own it.
that dude wear 13 Jordans with a small body. He looked like a damn dwarf. The fuck out of here, man.
The Gordon
Dookie ball
Fisherman.
Are you done?
That's what he
Yeah,
looked
I'm
like.
done.
Your rebuttal to him.
So what I was gonna say is my take was it was insensitive, but I understand what he was saying.
Oh, I totally understand.
Because
what you're
to be
saying.
honest,
We heard your yawn. Thank you.
everybody thought that in the moment.
They did.
Everybody thought like, what they gonna do about the game? Like, I mean, but it's not nobody's fault, but just humans. We watching the game, we watching sports. We see the man down, but in the back of our minds, we're like, okay, now that the game's canceled, what's gonna
next?
happen now?
What's next?
Everybody thought that. What's next? But he just did in the moment when it had just happened.
he was too quick.
He was too quick to how he fired it off.
Yeah.
And I read the whole tweet. He tried to I get what he was saying, but in the moment, he probably should have just let it breathe and not even hit send on that.
And that was my point that I was trying to make about the folks at the stadium, right? Because even if you come out publicly on the internet and say, well, hey, look, something happened to Hamlin, this might have happened, woo, 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 but you don't say nothing in the stadium, bro, you got, I don't know how many people they fit in that stadium, but if you got 15 or 20,000 people in the stadium,
60
okay.
Because
so,
that was a big game.
So 60,000 people in the stadium, right?
in Cincinnati.
And you tell them that they just watched what could potentially be viewed as a
A
death.
nigga dead.
It could be a panic.
There could be a mass panic inside that stadium, leaving that
Right
stadium,
there on the field. Sure.
and you've got to treat that a particular type of way. So I understand
His family was there.
Man.
Go
His
ahead.
mom and them was there. I honestly think the NFL did a great job by handling it. To me personally, because this is be honest, none of us has ever been in that position to where we got to make decisions like that. This is on national TV,
Right.
all over the world. This is a game with high magnitude implications. They've never seen anything like this. You know they got a call, and Goodell probably was asleep. They probably woke his ass up.
we got the call.
They got,
it, hit
it was so
everybody.
much shit they had to do.
And at the stadium, we got to look. Now I got to call the police up because look, when them games let out, the police be out there to direct traffic. We got to get them in here earlier. We got to let the people
Because
know.
that was the first half, wasn't it?
Yeah.
it was
Yeah,
early.
it was the first quarter.
33 years ago, what happened?
Was it the Lions and the Bears?
No, 33 years ago in basketball, what happened?
Oh, Hank Gathers?
Yeah.
Damn, that was 33, wasn't it?
33 years ago.
And
Hank
again,
Gathers.
when that happened, the same situation. He collapsed. Everybody was like, oh my God, they saw it. The people came out. It was no announcement immediately. Then afterwards, that's the game that they canceled. In that moment, they canceled that game because of that. So, I mean, it's one of those situations. I thought the NFL handled it right. And now the NFL, now they're talking about, according to Adam Schefter, the latest is now because of this cancellation of this game, there would probably not be an AFC home field advantage. It's going to be played at a neutral site. Now, the AFC, it's going to be at a neutral site now.
Now, me being the type of nigga I am, you know what I'm saying? That's some sick shit.
But me, the type of person I am, I'm probably saying that probably makes sense because in the light of what just happened. Because you really not going to have an AFC best, quote-unquote, best record now.
Yeah, but now we get the test mark of how it looks doing the AFC at a neutral site, not just a Super Bowl.
Play that shit in Oakland.
Now, listen. Now we get to see how the business work when we put it in a hot site instead of one of these places that might be cold. Ooh, you get
You
what
got
I'm
to put it in a hot site.
saying? It's
Oh, yeah.
You get what
Yeah,
I'm
you
saying?
have to.
So that's
have
kind
to.
of the sick shit behind it for me because it's business. It's
Yeah.
like, well, now that we have this opportunity off of this, let's see what we can do.
Play
with
that shit in Arizona. They not going to
Oh hell, you know they're gonna play that shit. No, nigga, we playing that shit in Vegas.
That's cool. Play it there. That's perfect.
But here's the other thing, y'all. A lot of stuff is coming out about the kid and how he wasn't getting paid. He was getting paid the minimum, pretty much. But
166,000.
right,
He
was
got an
getting paid.
$800,000 signing bonus.
Signing
though.
bonus.
Right.
So that's his money he got that he's able to.
Oh, so he got money up front.
Yeah, but he's not a big name. He was like what was it, a 6th-round pick?
He was subbed in.
Fifth round.
He was
pick?
sub. Somebody else was supposed to be the starting cornerback, and that person got injured, so he came.
So let's
in.
talk about that pension if you don't play.
Let's not argue about the money. Look,
Wait, but we got to get back to Jeff. We
But
gotta,
we
Jeff,
gotta
finish up.
talk about.
let's
that.
not do that because the
Finish
young
up,
man
Jeff.
agreed to whatever he was doing
No.
before he
Jeff,
got
finish-
hurt.
It's
Jeff,
not
finish
that.
up What you about to say? What you
It's
about to
not
say?
that.
What you about to start
There's a
and say?
lot coming out about it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of coming out, and when he makes it, he got charitable. Like his charity is 3.6,
toy drive.
probably a little more than that now.
It's $30 million right now.
30 million,
It went
yeah.
from, but when it happened, it was $3 million. Now it's up to $30 million.
Right, and that's a good thing. But the thing for him is that the NFL got to compensate big time.
No. They
Oh,
won't, though.
here we go.
No,
They won't,
Debate
though.
time.
No.
Drum roll, please.
no,
They won't.
Controversy.
no,
They got the worst.
no,
They got the worst afterpay in the world.
no, 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 no. Because when the next nigga get hurt, we gonna compensate him, and when the next nigga get hurt, we gonna compensate him, and when Tom Brady gets a motherfucking ACL injury because of a bold block versus Kansas City way back when, we gonna compensate him. No. It's just like when you bet your money on FanDuel, right? It's only certain niggas they be voiding out for, right, when they get
resort
hurt.
to
It be
watching
football.
Olive
But
Harvey.
like when niggas get hurt in basketball, they don't void that shit. That motherfucker was on the field. That shit stands. So that young man, I get it, might have only been getting paid $100, whatever. He got a $800,000 signing bonus. He agreed to that. So I don't have to compensate him because he agreed to do this. Now that's just me being, that's just business, bro.
It's the business of the sport.
That's like you being
That's
a
the
DJ.
business part.
That's like you being a
Non-guaranteed
DJ.
contracts.
That's like you being a DJ somewhere, right? And they do the non-guaranteed shit. They say, "Hey, Jeff, I'm gonna give you 5 bands up front, right? And for the back end for the actual show, you only gonna make $1,300. And let's say halfway during the show gets cut. You gonna still want your $1,300, right?
Yes, sir. I'll make sure in the contract that's gonna happen.
But you signed a contract. So abide by the contract. You wouldn't want to get paid more because there was a shooting at the or it would be bold of you to say, "Oh, I want more money because there was a shooting at the concert or whatever event I was doing, and that's traumatic to me." Nah, nigga, you signed a contract, nigga.
That's just like if he was a DJ E2s.
Perfect example.
Hit it.
The
Pop
night,
it.
that particular night.
That particular
that
night.
particular night.
You want to get compensated
wanna
more
get
because you was there
compensated
doing the
more
tragic
'cause you was
event,
there, or you good with what happened?
but you signed your contract.
You signed the
though.
contract though.
I'm not even worried about that because it was a.
So why should they compensate them more money?
Right.
It's not really more money. It's more about them hospital bills.
Well, no, the
That's
team
all that's
got it.
taken
Yeah,
care
that's
of.
taken care of. We
Okay.
talking about you.
Oh,
We
that's
talking
all
about
right.
you per se.
The teams take care of the medical
So you the
part.
DJ
Don't worry about
E2s,
that.
and
That's
E2s get
good.
shut
All-
down. You still
none of
want
that's
your
hap-
money?
This nigga don't work in no warehouse, bro. He ain't got to worry about the motherfucking hospital bill.
So you still want your bread after the E2s?
That ain't. I won't even
get
think
one
about
from
that
it?
till later.
Football is
That's what you signed up for.
this is what we watch it for. We understand this is what we see.
This is why
It's
you
a
watch
barbaric
boxing.
sport.
Let's take it personal. Your son plays football.
Yeah.
Go.
What about it?
Your son plays football.
Yeah.
And other kids we know that sons play football. They're at risk for this shit.
Yes.
Does it make you think twice
I
or
always
3
think,
times?
I always think about it all while he going to practice games, but again, we all know the risks.
Right.
And to be quite honest, y'all, this doesn't happen every year. This was a freak accident.
was a freak.
It was a really freak accident. We and all them players know. All them players who played, all of them know that this could happen, but they still play it because of one, they love to play, and one because of the money. That's why those guys. That's why. Why you think Lamar Jackson ain't playing? Why you think every time they show John Harbaugh, he pissed when they asked him if Lamar can play? He pissed. Lamar not gonna play.
Does he come back?
No, probably not.
Say fuck the playoffs, right?
Because just think if he go out there and play and he stink it up, what do you think the Ravens gonna use to him when it's time to negotiate?
You stunk it up.
You stunk it up.
It's
You don't deserve that money that we
And you injury prone.
It's business, bro. Like, this is what I always say.
It's business first.
You can't be mad at the game in which you choose to participate in. And that comes with everything that comes with it. That comes with the actual game itself. That comes with what comes off the field. You can't be mad at none of the game.
Can't be mad.
You chose to participate in that. Yeah. You the individual who's actually playing the sport, or the parent who's letting their child participate in that when they participate in that up until the age where they can make their own decision.
Why you think motherfucking Mike Dick and all them, when they ask them dudes right now, everything you know about the sport, what it's done to you, why you think all them old dudes always say, but I'll do it all over again?
Because they love it.
Because they love that shit.
They love it.
Breaking.
Uh-oh.
Doctor said after DeMar awakened last night, he asked in writing who won the game. Doctors told him, yes, you won. You won the game of life.
That was in the JDI voice.
Right.
The JDI after dark voice.
The lights went dim.
That sounds like
That sounds like a typical football player.
it sounds like propaganda too.
Damn.
I'm just gonna keep it 100. That's
Cool.
great for the NFL.
Some
He woke up,
Kumbaya
who won?
Who won?
Some American Pie shit.
Who won?
I bet you the last thing he remembers is that he played in the game.
That's it.
I bet he don't remember shit else after that.
Who won? That nigga don't know if it was a high school game, college game, or anyway.
Rewind. Rewind again.
I mean, just make it through, son. No Bulls talk?
Rewind one more time. Oh, at the same.
Blow it up.
Right. Well, I put in the text in my Nick voice.
No
Blow
Bulls
this
talk.
shit up.
No
on
Bulls
the
talk.
same night of DeMar getting going through his changes with the Bills, Donovan Mitchell put 71 points on Chicago
He
Bulls.
put it on their
He
head
put it on their head.
with the help of the referees.
Yeah.
I ain't hear that part. I just know he put up.
Bro, he
seven-
shot 16 fucking free throws.
I know
in
he
one
put up
quarter.
71
He still
points.
went. He still
I don't
went.
know about
No,
no.
but
Put
I
on
mean-
went 22.
I don't know about no
But
referees.
anytime somebody breathed on him, they blew the whistle.
I don't know about all of that. That is Coach Moses talking that.
I'm just telling you what it was.
All I know
I ain't gonna
is
take away his 71.
he put
But he
71.
said 69 because the last desperation point didn't count.
Look how many free throws he shot that night.
He was at the line pretty often.
71 points. Your thoughts?
I love it. 71 to 71.
What's up with the drug testing, though, after the game?
They do that with all these guys.
Do they?
They did it with Luka.
They do it in basketball and football. Relax.
Anytime
you
you have
crazy, nigga.
anytime you go crazy in a game,
They be like, come here.
come give me that piss.
Absolutely.
Wow, let me touch them balls.
You worked at a park. You worked at a park district. That's like watching a shorty come in there and go crazy one after you. You pull them to the side.
Like, come
hey,
here.
Hey,
What
bro,
you smoke?
The fuck is to you?
Yeah, what you smoke?
Right. Let me hit that shit.
Share that.
That's what they did. That's what they did to
Shut
Donovan
up.
at the UC. Hey
Shut
man, what's
up.
to you? Come here.
What you got going?
71 points, homeboy.
On y'all Chicago Bulls.
Saying in Puerto Rican, he'll hear you.
Yeah.
71 points.
Ese. Holmes.
Saying in Puerto Rican. That's
71
so fucking
puntos.
ignorant. That's so fucking ignorant.
71 who?
Puntos.
Puntos.
That's crazy. Blow that shit up, yo.
Listen,
Now you on the bandwagon to blow the shit up?
Yeah.
nah.
You're delirious.
That's 2 for 2.
What y'all got over there?
Nothing.
Not me.
What y'all got over there?
Came back and won the next game though
I mean, they shocking.
against
and-
Brooklyn. And
Against
they broke the
Brooklyn.
streak.
Brooklyn is a top team, top tier.
Yeah.
So keep the young boy,
No,
right?
like I
What's
said,
the young boy? Who?
hey yo,
Patrick?
yes,
Keep AO and build around AO because he's the future.
no,
That's not going. That's
You'll
terrible.
You'll be picking top 5
You'll be
every
you'll be
year.
going to the grammar school
We
games.
need
No.
to pick
talked
top
about.
5 every year for a couple years.
No.
You don't want to start over. You don't want to start over.
You don't.
I'm not.
No.
I don't want to start over.
Rewind.
Y'all don't want them to start
You
over.
don't want to start over because the thing about it is you
Y'all
can't
Bulls
sell that
Y'all fuck
to
with the Bulls?
You cannot
blow
sell
it up,
that,
right?
Blow that
to
shit
the
up.
fucking public.
No.
Why start all over again when you last year you was on dick? All of y'all
No,
was
sir.
on dick
No.
because they made
No.
the fucking playoffs.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't on
Oh,
no
B,
dick.
Look,
the only
man.
part I would say this.
I wasn't
I
on
will
dick,
agree
bro.
with this.
Pause.
What?
I
What,
will
Jeff?
agree with
What,
this.
Jeff?
Be able is the facts.
I don't fuck with
He
him.
do not fuck with. He
don't
don't
fuck
fuck
with-
with the Bulls.
He's a Memphis Grizzlies fan.
Not even that.
So his shit
I mean,
don't
I just
count.
recently, you know what I mean. But overall, man, Chicago teams. I call Chicago. They're not loyal to y'all, the fans. They don't spend no money.
Do you
I mean, the
un-
organization.
The organization
Do you understand?
don't spend no bread.
Do you understand that the Chicago sports market has figured out because of those motherfuckers that play up there
Listeners.
in Wrigley Field that you can put a losing product on the field for how many years? How many? Well, no, before you say anything, hold on.
Cheeseburger,
How many
cheeseburger,
years? It
hot
was over
dog.
100
Cheeseburger,
years
cheeseburger.
since they won a championship, right?
Yeah.
We know that for a fact. The hottest sports ticket in Chicago was the Cubs. It still is the Cubs game. They're fucking losers. And it's the hottest game to go to. What makes you think they're going to do anything with the Bulls?
How dare you?
Yeah, I fucking said it. Fuck
and
you.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna co-sign
How
with Jamal.
dare
And fuck
you.
the Bears, too.
I'ma co-sign with
Although we
Jamal.
finna go crazy
Dare
this
you.
offseason.
Listen, Nick. I'm gonna co-sign with him.
What you co-sign?
Don't break that team up.
For what?
What I will say that. What
Why
I
keep
will
that?
say.
For what? A second round exit?
No,
Well, oh, you want 2 wins in the first round instead of 1 like
it's
last
not
year.
that. Listen to me.
The fuck?
What I will say. Stop it, be able, with that all city Metro theme ass hat, nigga.
Oh.
Shit.
Hold tight. Hold tight.
Oh,
Hold tight.
No,
Hey,
let me make my
Mike.
point.
Oh,
Mike.
fair game now.
Sound guy.
No,
Sound
no,
He said-
no,
You need the ding,
He-
ding, ding, the
he-
box,
no.
the ding,
You
ding,
see
ding.
how he
shit
did
like
me,
this happen.
no. You been on my ass all day. Stop. All right, now back to the point.
Damn, he jocked
Back-
and
said your
dissed
whole
my hat
city.
in the same, bro.
Bro,
Hey,
To
what's
the
the,
back.
what's the single from All City?
I'm
Man,
Who's worth?
right. I'm copping. What's some niggas' names?
He called you All
Whose
City.
world is this?
that's your theme. That's the first single. That was the underground shit.
This is a good night.
Yeah,
Shit.
Anyway,
First episode.
let's get to it.
2023.
If
the
the
GOAT.
Bulls, if the
Icon visuals.
Bulls was smart, they would. I will be honest, and I know this is impossible. Please co-sign. Get rid of Levine and get you some drafts.
I said something earlier to the homie. You know who we should trade Levine for?
Who?
You need to trade Levine, Vooch, probably a pick, and a guard or another player, whatever. Trade Zach Levine for Jalen Brown.
for Jalen Brown.
It's not gonna happen.
Ain't gonna happen.
Absolutely.
Yo,
He too invested over.
Zach Levine not going nowhere.
I know he not.
Per
too-
Michael Reinsdorf, he's not going.
We stuck
anywhere.
with a slam dunk champion.
He's not
Yeah,
going
he's
anywhere, man.
dunk contest. I've been saying that since
Zach
the
Levine's not- I just want y'all Bulls fans to know.
I
Much
d-
as
and I
y'all don't
think
like
the
him,
problem-
'cause his contract, he's not going
He
anywhere.
got 50. He got 50. He got 50 plus put on him
Right, and a
about
problem.
a month and a half ago. He got 71 put on him about early this week.
Man.
the
Wasn't it
fuck
2
is
days?
going on?
So Zach Levine is known as a good defender.
No.
He like toilet paper, wet toilet paper.
That's a problem.
He ain't got 210 because he played defense.
215.
He
I'm
keep
sorry,
the seats
215.
filled.
He got
Do
215
he keep the
because he
seats
put the
filled?
ball in the
Because
basket.
he light skinned and he put the ball in the
Keep the
bucket.
seats filled.
He keep the seats
He
filled.
put the ball in the basket.
Supposedly, but
He's
the Bulls.
supposed to keep the seats
Gee,
filled. Right?
Ryan Mercer had niggas coming out for him.
No, he did not.
No.
The people
Ron
going
Mercer?
to Bulls games then.
Niggas that knew
They
Ron
still, they
knew
still
him.
came out because of Jordan.
Yeah,
The Bulls are not blowing this up, man.
People's going to Bulls
They're not?
games regardless.
I don't. And they
They're
shouldn't.
not blowing this up, man.
The
So what they gonna
problem
do?
is
They gonna ride
the-
this year out,
Hey,
Yeah.
And
and whatever happens, happens. They not
Listen.
blowing this up.
You know, I be
Listen.
wanting to punch niggas
Listen.
like you.
I'm just telling you. I'm
be
just
wondering.
telling the truth.
DeMar.
I'm telling you what they thinking.
They-
And what they not blowing this up.
playing.
I don't want to talk anymore.
Probably so. And
Okay,
if-
cool.
If not, they not
I got a
blowing
bet
this
out
up.
there about the playing.
Listen,
the Bulls?
listen. I will say this though.
What you bet?
They
Popcorn?
need to really have a
Yeah, he
before
might-
He bet,
like
he bet
I
body
have
right.
what?
Pay that in quarters.
He bet
Have a
body
what?
weight.
Yeah, it ain't-
What?
All Star
If you
break.
lose, you
They
gotta
need to
lose
have a
20 pounds.
fucking team meeting.
That ain't
They
happening.
already had one.
They had many.
They had a team meeting. All them dudes called Zach out in front of the whole team for being a crybaby.
For being light skinned.
For being a crybaby. They called him out. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Zach got a point. Y'all gave me 215, but in the fourth quarter in crunch time, y'all don't give me the ball.
Shut up, cause you don't do what DeMar do. DeMar go get the ball and put
DeMar
the ball in the
put-
bucket.
Again, when
You
I-
not him.
Again, when
You not him.
When I told y'all a month ago that something was coming down between about this team, that's what it was about. I told y'all.
But the light skinned nigga not him. It's the nigga who was down there by the border for however long he was down there. It's him.
I'm gonna say this to y'all. This is probably the last year y'all see DeRozan in the Bulls jersey.
I'm knowing.
Yeah, I figure that.
I'm
Don't
knowing.
get traded.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
No, he's not gonna get traded. He opt out
You got out of this year.
after this year's
Oh,
over.
he gone. Oh, that's what he doing. He
All right,
auditioning.
then that means I need to go get me a ticket before he goes. I need to go see him before he
You
goes.
don't want to go see Zach LaVine?
I've seen Zach LaVine,
My point.
and they lost to
Yeah.
Portland.
He rushing to go see DeMar Lee, but he ain't rushing to see Zach LaVine.
Nah, I ain't, I've seen Zach. I've seen Zach before.
We fucked.
Hit it. hey, check this out, man. Rewind. Hit that shit again. No, the other one. Looks like we made it. Come
Looks
on.
like we made it.
3 lashes.
For who?
Gabrielle Union.
She want to be a nigga.
I told y'all.
Man,
She want to be a dude.
that dookie ball ass bitch.
Hey, we starting with you, Jose.
So what you got for him? You got what you got for him? You fuck with me. You
know,
call-
he fuck with me
you fuck
already.
with me.
I fuck with him. He
fuck
eat
with
that
me
thick
already.
ass bacon and
Get him.
shit.
I don't eat no bacon. Of course, he know that shit. It might look like
Come
I eat
on,
bacon,
son.
but I don't.
Come on, son.
It might
Okay.
look like I eat
Hey,
bacon,
Armando.
but I don't.
Hey,
He call you a pinata.
Armando.
Pinata.
Armando. Hey, check this out.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Pinata.
stop with the Puerto Rican talk.
Bob's. That's the working title. working title number 1.
We're
We
gonna
gonna stop with the Puerto Rican talk.
We're gonna stop with the Puerto Rican talk.
Pinata.
Hey,
And Pinata was a classic album. Stop that shit.
Pinata. I'm just
I agree.
saying.
I totally agree.
hey, check this out.
Now, Gabrielle Union. Let's
Gabrielle
get that.
Union. Come on with it, boss.
Let's get to it.
That's a man.
You
First
finna-
of all-
you finna smoke up boots.
First of all, it's the confirming that she treat Dwayne Wade like a pussy ass nigga.
He from Robbins. too.
Keep that finger right there.
Keep your finger on the bombs. G.
You know what I'm saying? Cause she said her ex-husband, I have a right to cheat. Because I'm the breadwinner. What in God's green fucking earth that says you got money, you can cheat? You's a dookie ball ass bitch.
Dookie ball.
That is out of control.
Can I play devil's advocate to that?
No.
Knock
Come
it.
on. Come on. No, I wanted to, because I'm
John.
in mode. Let's go.
Here we go.
Oh,
Fun
shit.
size versus Armando.
You know that
Pause.
you know all you men because you guys feel like you're the providers and you guys have been making more money and now that us women are, you know,
I hate the
equal in financial status, you know, we be taking care of some of you niggas and, you know, you niggas have been running around doing whatever you want to with your dicks for so long. So if I'm paying the bills, then shit, I should be inclined to move however I want to move. Because if you was in this position, you would do it.
Disrespect don't have no time limit.
Bitch, have you took the garbage out?
Man, disrespect don't have no fucking time. You disrespectful ass, Nebraskan ass bitch. You small town. You small
Missouri,
change.
Iowa,
She small change.
I don't
Minnesota.
know, Jeff. She convinced a man to change his son into a daughter, though.
But some good box.
That's strong.
Is that good box though?
That's strong, G.
It's something.
That's strong. When you convince a man to turn his son into a daughter, that's something.
She a mess.
Your crib got 3 motherfuckers in one body.
I don't blame her for
That's
that.
strong.
Dwayne just let her
Working
do
title
that
number
shit.
2.
That's strong, yo.
Your crib got 3 mother what?
3 motherfuckers in one body.
Nigga, I don't know what the fuck going on here.
That's strong.
That's a lies my witness.
I'm out of here.
This the year. I'm managing you.
Please.
I just need
Please. We have a
5%
writing
of all
session.
earnings.
He needs 5%. Go for
Of course. I get
Go
it.
figure.
Management fees, the
Go
management
figure.
fees.
Right.
Management
The
fees,
5%er needs
5%. Of all
5%.
bookings.
5% ass
Let's
nigga.
do it.
The 5%er
Because
needs
she's
5%.
a bomb.
Thank you.
She big shot bomb.
I don't know where this shit comes
Big
from.
shot.
She dark skinned too though, so
Nah.
My thing with Gabrielle, she talks too much like she want to be a nigga sometimes.
She do, yo.
Like the shit she says in most of her interviews, like she loves to bust dudes' balls.
Deliver us from evil.
That's how, yeah, like that shit. And this latest shit, like I get it. Okay, fine. Yeah, you make more money, whatever. But bitch, you don't do no shit like that. I don't care who you are.
I fuck with
but
Boosie.
the women, but see, I gotta be that guy.
You can be that
You don't
guy.
have to.
You can be that guy you
But
want.
you should.
because
You
we're-
should.
You don't
Cause
have
we're,
to.
You
Because
can be
we're
that guy
podcasting.
You should,
so-
No.
You
You
should.
don't have to.
You should, though. Knock it out.
As a youngin', you don't have to.
I mean, my generation is supposed to be more open and you know. I guess I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, look, that's Gabrielle Union. She look like she paid niggas. She look like she got a nigga who's progressive. I always say Dwayne Wade is progressive.
Say
There's
progressive.
another word for what?
That's gay.
Dwayne Wade.
The nigga drinks
Alternative.
oil,
He's-
so his
he's-
ass
he's
is
That's
loose.
another
progressive.
thing. 20,
Metrosexual.
Stop saying these names. Nigga, call it what it is. You like
Gay.
dick.
Right.
Hit it.
That man wear kulak.
You eat hot dogs. Listen,
The fuck,
Coach.
Yeah.
You eat hot dogs with no hands.
Kulaks, man.
You eat hot dogs with no
Working title number
buzz.
4.
You eat hot dogs with no hands.
He
nigga.
wears kulaks
You
You a
dig what I'm
glizzy
saying?
You
guy.
must have forgot when he was playing for the
and
Miami
likes
Heat.
glizzies.
He said he eat hot dogs with no hands.
You have no gag.
Like that bitch hanging off the counter. He just,
You eat hot dogs with no hands.
That's what he do. He leave it up
Yeah.
on the counter. He goes,
Right.
he
He
just
put
been
his
straight out
throat
the
in
microwave. Come on, Joe.
He put his
That
throat in
man-
slope mode.
That man.
Throat in
Hey,
slow
boy.
mo.
Hey, you Southside niggas, y'all gotta. Hey, I'm sorry, not you Southside niggas. You Robbers niggas, that's y'all. Y'all gotta own that.
Yeah, y'all got on
Y'all
that.
gotta own
Gee,
that.
Robin's like 4 blocks.
She sit up there and
South
said
Block.
because she's the
Robin.
And
because she's
Phoenix
the
is next to it.
she said because she's the breadwinner. She's the breadwinner.
You should be the cheat.
fuck that bitch.
She could cheat.
Fuck that bitch and fuck her and fuck her morals. Fuck you. You just a dark skinned Sierra.
But if you rewind
She
back
said
to,
a lot.
But
in-
if you
in that.
rewind back to her story, remember how she shitted on him and made herself the victim
Yeah, on who? On
that's
on,
what
on the
narcissists do.
on Chris Howard,
on the
Chris
the nigga
Howard.
on Chris Howard.
But that's the what.
former
and
NFL
then
player.
now she comes out and say she hold her nuts.
When she was married to Chris, Oakley and Mike had in a Miami hotel.
Right.
Hit it.
Man, I'm gonna be one of them niggas. I'm gonna be the millennial nigga. Look, that's what the narcissistic bitches do. They type A personality. They breadwinners. They don't need a man for shit. A man is nothing but a vibe to them. And when they come into a situation, see, this is the real thing. They deal with a motherfucker who they know ain't financially where they at.
That's why skinny bitches don't win.
Damn.
Hit it.
Skinny boxers, good boxers. I ain't gonna hold it.
Hey, and Jamal, you forgetting some shit, but I'm gonna run through them so you don't forget.
She said she felt comfortable cheating on her first marriage.
Chris
because
Howard.
She paid all the bills. I was horny for validation.
She was horny
She was horny
for validation.
for validation.
That sounds like some masculine shit, don't it?
Look at the roles that she's played in films. Think about this.
Eva. Bring It On.
What about in Bad Boys?
That was
was
a feminine. That was
a feminine role. She
that was
played
a
a
masculine role that she played.
Yeah, she played the
she,
brother
She
sister.
wore a suit. She didn't wear a dress. Think about what I'm saying.
She
here,
was
guys.
Mike Lowry, bitch, though, right?
She was Mike Lowry's bitch, but at the same time,
She was telling her brother like, "I'm fucking."
she
Mike
was
Lowry.
shooting at. She was shooting at the. Excuse me. At the Latin delegation.
at the Puerto Ricans.
They was Haitian, bro.
They was
Thank
Cuban,
you.
bro.
She was shooting at the late.
No,
at
your
the
Latin,
Latin
Those
delegation.
Haitian.
those the
Haitian.
right Latin
That was
delegation.
Fuck it. She was shooting at the water niggas.
Damn.
She was shooting at the niggas
At the wet back.
at the niggas that
You
was
heard
going
what I
at the
said, right?
Wakandans.
Wait. She was shooting at every nigga from the southern border off that
You
out
said
that
wet
water,
back.
We gotta edit that.
off that island.
Please edit that.
Spotify. You gotta edit that.
Sam,
By the
you
way,
gotta edit
Reasonable
that.
Ignorance Podcast is on Spotify.
Yes.
Make sure you subscribe,
Apple.
share.
All that.
It's on Apple Podcasts. Check us out. Reasonable Ignorance Podcast.
I like what you did right there.
Yeah.
That was a good PSA,
That's
my nigga.
that's coaching. You saw the play about to go bad. You like, hey, bring it back to the top of the key, nigga.
What she's done is rebirth a whole ideology inside of women to further divide what it is between women and men as it is already in our delegation.
And to buy strap-ons
I was
and
about to say,
peg
she
these
put the
dudes.
strap on.
Man, Gabby ain't moving on
Stock
needle.
went up.
Gabby ain't moving on needle. Them bitches don't even like
Are
Gabby.
you crazy?
Strap on.
Are
Stock
you
went
She
up.
like
saying-
Gabby?
She just validated.
Do the bitches like Gabby?
She just
Do the bitches like Gabby?
validated their thinking and
Do
mindset.
the bitches like Gabby?
Hey,
Yes.
yes, they
You
do.
think so?
Listen,
They like her
ones do.
mindset.
The single ones?
The single ones.
bitches
They
they
like
with
her
no kids?
mindset. She's
The,
And
she,
bitch- the bitches that's about to be 40 with no kids?
yeah, they love Gabby.
With a good
the bitches
401k?
is 22 with no kids.
Nah, the
Nick.
bitches love 20.
Nah,
Nick.
nah,
And it's
nah.
They don't
picking
love
niggas.
Gabby. They love the other chick,
Who?
Gorilla.
Look, I'm
Nick,
telling
that
I'm
bitch
telling
like
you because I'm
11-year-old
younger
boy.
than you.
They put nut on their tacos.
The bitches 32, 33 and
That's
up, they
11-year-old
love
boy
Gabby.
there.
Guess what?
Nick.
Them eggs getting old, bitch. You better
Nick.
take that IUD out, let a nigga go crazy or shit. You finna be out here
Shoot
with
up the club.
how many animals?
Shoot up the club, huh?
Nick, listen. You better study your math.
Uh-oh.
Gabrielle Union has a bestseller.
She does.
Yes.
She does.
She has movies.
Do I think young bitches read books? No,
Yeah.
nigga. No, I don't.
She was out here advocating for.
Are you
for
crazy?
Listen,
Am I crazy? Or are you crazy?
Nick.
No, I'm
Nick,
serious though.
You
For
think
real.
bitches 30 and under read books?
audiobooks,
Audio.
Nick.
Yeah.
She was advocating.
podcast?
You got something right
Nick,
there with the
Nick,
audio book.
in
Go
her
ahead.
book, she was advocating
Knowledge.
for chicks
Nolly.
to play in they dude's ass.
Yeah.
So she
And
got a
you
following.
See why Dwayne Wade was wearing that damn Bobby Brown old school ass every little step I take ass outfit.
Well, look, if these
That
niggas
man
is
had
cool
on
getting
woman's
bent over,
clothes.
having a
Fuchsia.
if these niggas is cool getting
Magenta.
bent over, having a finger stuck in their ass because they just figured
fingers, too.
because they
Two
just
of
figured
them.
out they G spot is in their anal cavity.
what's that shit
and
called?
They letting their women do it to them.
Pap
Then good for
Smear
them.
check.
I'm not with
Yeah.
the shit.
Three
if
on their
you-
birthday.
If you want a type A or if you want the whole super masculine,
No
you
go.
know, strong-minded will bitch, you know, go crazy.
Nigga,
I-
my
That's
fog
why.
game is
I don't
That's
subscribe
why
to that
skinny
shit.
bitches don't win.
but skinny bitches got good box.
All right.
I know.
Uh,
I know.
I mean, that's like striking a match. though.
I've been there.
That's bone to bone. That's like a
Yeah.
bad
Bone
knee.
in.
That's bone to
My
bone.
homie called it bone in pussy.
Yeah, that's bone in pussy.
That's what he
Y'all
called
see
it.
that
Hitting
video?
the wall.
Any bitch got
You need a parachute.
Yeah, I
You
see.
hit-
I love a thick bitch, but skinny
You need a
bitches-
parachute when
Skinny
you jump in
bitches
them
like
I
lakes.
need something. Hold on.
Skinny
Let me-
bitches
let
like
me tell
to
you
work.
something. I
feel
don't
me?
need. I need.
But see, you know
He
what?
need pizza puff.
No, I need a bitch. That,
No,
no, I need a bitch
that.
that's gonna work.
I need ass clappers.
He
No,
need-
no,
he-
no.
He
I
need
need a bitch
gyro.
that's gonna work.
He need gyro.
No, I need a bitch that's gonna
He need
work.
a Tiger
I don't give a
Beef
fuck
dip.
how fat that ass is. If your ass is just gonna motherfucking bend
Run
over
it,
and
run it,
be
run it,
lazy,
run it, run
Run it,
it,
Ma.
run it.
Run it, Ma.
Tamales. Jibritos. Arroz con pollo.
You better stick to them bean pies, fam.
Pour it in horchata.
Is this 5% versus what? 5%
Tequila.
It's 5% versus Holy Ghost
He need tequila.
Stop it.
versus the Holy
Eat
Ghost.
them bean pies and keep it moving. Assalamu alaikum that shit.
He need cabo wabo.
Wow, Cabo Wabo.
Jeff say shalom,
Wow.
Enchiladas versus bean pies?
Hey, Jeff told your ass, shalom, nigga.
Shalom. nigga.
I'm not Jewish. I'm not Hebrew Israelite.
Told his ass shalom, nigga.
Shalom, nigga.
Oh shit. Oh man.
That's crazy. Yo.
He need Lumi D.
Oh God.
And
Shorty
Nori.
swing my way.
Real quick, what
Yeah.
about Chili and Matt Lawrence?
Black bitch, white man.
But you know
Fuck
what though,
her.
B?
He been
Listen,
going, hey.
listen. Can I just drop?
He
Even
said black bitch.
my whole thing,
White
my whole
man.
thing with that shit though, man. I speak on this shit all the time, man. When motherfuckers is not relevant, they find a way to be relevant.
And this is one of them.
This is one of them. Like Keith Murray, relevancy.
But Keith
Chili.
Murray funny though.
Relevant. Yeah, Keith Murray shit funny. But it's just all being relevant though. You know what I'm saying?
Look, and to point that out, then they come out and say that old boy who was from Good Morning America, whatever that show was,
TJ.
he was fucking with Chili before he got married to his white chick.
So
That came out.
so it's
He
like
was fucking with Chili while he's fucking his co-host
he-
while he's married to the Indian
Before
bitch.
he married the chick.
Cause when he married to the Indian bitch, she looked Indian.
His dude.
black.
Hey,
she still ain't got over
That,
Usher.
that was a black
Confessions
woman he
Part
was
2.
married to?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
I see why he
bro
left her.
may have a nice little roster we probably don't even know about.
Who?
Cause she looked like she was
TJ
Indian.
killing them hoes.
He
huh?
might, TJ might, he might have a nice
His
roster.
ex-wife
Hey,
looked like she was
since
Indian.
you brought it up, okay, so the shit that popped off about Keith Murray. Last week, Keith Murray said he got hardcore head from Foxy Brown
He didn't fuck
during
her.
the East Coast West Coast beef. This week, he said he did what?
He got
Got head
He
from
got
Shauna.
head. He gave
He gave
Shauna
head.
head.
I mean, he gave head to Shauna.
You sound like a derb.
and then today he talked about doing another video.
Superhead.
He said your superhead. Yeah. And then
What'd he do with her?
He was scared of her.
He gave her
He
head?
was scared.
no,
He
she
scared.
He was scared.
He was scared of her?
he was scared.
He
He
couldn't,
He
couldn't afford her.
He said the bitch mouth got a cape on it like
Yeah,
Superman.
like Superman.
and then he talked about Puffy got smacked by Suge Knight. He witnessed it.
Yeah. I seen that kind of shit. myself.
Puff did.
Yeah, Puff got smacked by
You
Suge
believe that?
Knight.
I seen some. Yeah.
I mean, Puff was
Not
up
by
there.
Suge, though, have you?
No, not about
Puff was up there pressed by
G.
G Herbo flirting with his bitch, so on his network.
Nah, he was drunk. That was on somebody.
That was
else.
just fuck.
Are you-
Hey, no. Let's
are
not
you
go.
flirting with my bitch?
Hey, just cause.
Are you flirting with my bitch?
Slow down.
He wasn't pressed.
Rewind.
Look at him, he ready to defend Puff.
Puff a gangster
no,
though.
not
He had
him, no.
everybody.
His panties in a
Oh
bunch.
shit.
Puff had everybody on the
no.
boat though, so I ain't fronting
Soon
on that.
Here we
as
go.
somebody give West Side a wedgie, he gonna go crazy. Watch.
West
Stove
Side
God,
of Reggie.
Stove God cooks. As soon as somebody does anything Stove God cooks, Fun Size over here is
I
gonna go.
could care less.
It's gonna get tall
He's-
size.
he's up-
Seriously.
He's upset about
Now,
Ain't son retiring?
who? Stove God?
No, the other nigga.
West Side?
West Side. He said
He
retiring.
been talking about that.
it. Bro, he been saying that shit
He's
for
been
5
he
years.
should retire.
Here we go.
Come on, man.
We got to talk about this Keith Murray
Sound
and
like
Shauna
helium.
shit. And of course, Shauna responded.
Yeah.
She said she's never met Keith at all, and she was a fan.
I believe her.
Yeah.
But that shit was entertaining, though.
It was.
Super entertaining.
It was entertaining.
To a black woman's expense.
It was entertaining.
To a black woman's expense.
Come on.
Shauna,
Come on,
you fine as fuck.
Jamal.
You fine as fuck, Shauna.
She got a
Jamal.
fatty.
Understand that. You past 40 and
I
you
seen it
fine
like
as fuck.
43rd.
Come on the podcast. Come talk about it. But at the same time, I'm going to tell you, it could be believable. It could have been.
That's you as a
Before
ain't
she
believe,
refuted
I
it.
ain't believe the shit.
Before she
I ain't believe
refuted
the
it.
shit when he said Ludacris said don't do nothing. Ludacris already
I
protected
didn't believe that
shorty.
either. And the type of chick Shauna is,
Right.
if it was true, she'd have co-signed.
She'd have
that
co-
There you go.
co-signed
All right, cool.
A Chicago chick gonna come out.
She
and
would've
say what
She'd have
co-signed.
co-signed.
Yeah.
shit. Type
Cause
of chick Shauna is,
I fucked with whole
She-
man and buddy guy.
she'd have co-signed it.
And then Foxy
We in
Brown.
the era where relevancy matters.
Now, Keith
And,
Murray,
Murray.
he now eating Foxy Brown
Relevancy
pussy,
matters.
you need to go see
if
a
you
dentist.
if you give a nigga that camera right there, you give a nigga a microphone, he gonna say the wildest shit.
yeah,
Anything
And
goes.
he's done that this whole week.
the whole week.
Oh,
But
wait.
So
But-
whoever this dude is that's been interviewing him, he got what he wanted.
Right.
Cause Pete, going back to crazy, Jaguar White brother used to fuck with Foxy Brown, burnt the nigga twice, and Keith Murray ate this bitch.
So that just goes to show
Hit
you
it!
You dig what I'm saying?
his throat
His
evaporated.
throat is
Hot red.
yeah.
Yeah. And then
Go.
That
Foxy
nigga
responded,
beatbox
said,
charcoal.
Foxy responded, say he haven't been dope since I shot you.
Pop it.
And Jaguar White and Charleston White
That
got a
shit.
podcast.
That gonna last 3
You
weeks.
hear about that?
Charleston White said this. Lil Migo, go call the police. Don't worry about snitching. Snitches get pussy still. Is that true?
Yeah, look at 6ix9ine.
Hit it!
Yeah,
Snitches get pussy still.
yeah,
Snitches get pussy still.
yeah,
That's what and he said it just like that.
yeah.
He said snitches get pussy still.
That's what
Is
keep
that true?
Yeah.
That's what keep Lizzo in business.
Like we got pussies.
Lizzo.
Gunna
That's what
finna
keep.
get some pussy.
That's what keep Lizzo in business.
Gonna had a bitch walk him out
Hey,
the
got some
jail.
pussy. She don't care nothing about that.
Was it Chloe or was it Halle? Which one of them? It was she still
Y'all niggas stupid.
Yeah, it's interesting, my dude. You got bullshit coming?
Rewind. Rewind again.
You talk about that house shit?
Man, shot.
Hey, a cracker down there in Louisiana. Zoom in on me, please.
Yeah, zoom in
A
on
cracker down there in
Yeah, zoom in on
Louisiana.
him. He said it.
Hit it.
Crackers.
In Louisiana, who was a sheriff, served 100 cupcakes filled with semen to people.
Whoa.
Did you hear about that?
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, but
100 cupcakes filled with
With
semen.
semen.
Yes. Down in Louisiana.
How many niggas beat off? Shit. How many niggas shot? How many
How much
niggas did
DNA
that?
is in them
5
cupcakes?
lashes.
God damn.
It was more DNA in them cupcakes than it was in that goddamn gym,
My God.
gym locker room. you
Hit the
was in.
bombs again.
How many niggas pulled on their move?
And what type of nigga gotta be to call somebody, hey man?
Hey, man,
I need
come
some-
beat
I need
your
for you to
dick.
do something. I need to do something. What you
Hey,
mean?
Like,
Beat
did
your
you
dick
nut
for
in
10
the-
minutes.
Dick in
Did
this-
you, did you nut in the
it's
battle
cupcakes.
with everybody else nut?
My
Did you
God.
nut in like some individual and give it to him? Like,
Ex-deputy
Did you
who
bake
helped
it
Hey,
wife
take this L. Argent and
Here-
beat
here
the
we
fuck
go.
out your dick.
ex-deputy who helped wife serve semen-laced cupcakes to students
my God.
Oh, wow.
was sentenced to 100 years in prison for sex crimes.
What the fuck?
They gave him 100 years.
Dennis Perkins, a former deputy, pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 100 years in prison without probation or parole.
So who was
1
the
year
first?
per cupcake.
So who was the first sissy? Like this tastes like nut. Who was the first sissy that said it then? This tastes like nut. I've been here before.
Coming soon.
You know what?
Jokes
Who been here?
coming soon to Chicago Improv. The return of Calvin Richardson, Be Able, ENT, Beef Sting Entertainment. He pled guilty to charges of second.
nigga said which kid?
He pled guilty to second-degree rape, production of child porn,
Oh.
production of child porn involving juveniles under the age of 13 and
This
more.
tastes different.
Yeah, this don't taste like Miguel. This tastes like Paul. This don't taste like Miguel.
Paul.
Nigga said it don't taste like
This
A
ain't
hundred,
Miguel.
100 cupcakes with
tastes like
semen in
fall.
it, man. 100 cupcakes.
That motherfucker got a year per cupcake.
A year per cupcake. Huh?
We know what they about to do to him.
How many
in prison.
niggas went over to his crib though?
He
How
about
was
to
the
be.
meetup?
He about to be stuffed up.
How
like
was that
the-
group
Oh,
text?
man.
though?
He about to become a strudel.
He about to become a cupcake.
Straight up.
How was the group text on that one?
Oh God.
Come through.
Come through. No pun intended.
Literally.
I got
Come through.
cupcakes.
I got cup.
I got icing.
Hit it!
I got icing.
That's working title number 1.
That's crazy.
Again.
Oh,
That's crazy.
man. Oh, God.
Real shit, Mo. Let's sit down and let's write these jokes, man.
Rewind. Rewind again. Iconic visuals on the camera.
Oh man.
Sound guy Mike on the boards. Sonic Palace. Nick, this is for you.
Hold tight before you do that.
Rewind.
Shout out to my man Hakeem Jeffries,
took
man.
his glasses
Speaker of the House.
Did he win? He won?
Yeah.
He been sending me text messages like a motherfucker too.
Yeah. He won.
I ain't been
But
reading.
let me make this. Let me. Nick,
Seventh. They went through 7 votes.
No,
8
10.
votes. 10.
10.
he been
The
texting me
motherfuckers
since
was
last
not
week.
Kevin-
going.
Kevin McCarthy is not giving up. And these motherfuckers, listen to me. This is how I know this shit is fucked up. Nick, this is what I mean by they make, I'm not making this shit up. Matt Gaetz get up there and say, listen, we're going to nominate Donald Trump for Speaker of the House.
Hit it.
And I said, I had a rewind moment. I'm like, what the fuck this motherfucker said? We need to bring down, like, January 6th is tomorrow, motherfucker.
Matt Gaetz is that motherfucker is a pedophile.
He was over there.
And he still has.
He was over there selling cupcakes.
Pop it.
Man, and Taylor Green like, yes, loud as fuck in the house. I'm like,
Yeah, see, he be
You the-
texting me all the
The
time.
government is a mockery.
What do you think is going to happen tomorrow since it's January 6th?
man,
He said Republicans have now failed 6 times to elect a Speaker of the House.
10.
Crackers ain't
This
shit.
hasn't happened in over 100
What?
years.
Them what? Crackers.
I'll be blunt. Republicans are
crackers.
incapable of governing, and they are putting politics over the American people. But if Democrats stick together in a historic movement, we have an opportunity to show how powerful we are.
Blah blah blah.
No, but he's right. He's right. The Democrats nominated him to be the Speaker or what is it?
Speaker of the House.
The Speaker.
Speaker of the House?
Speaker of the House. And it overwhelmingly, every time they did the vote, he was on top.
But they had to do this because like it could have been a government shutdown. And if a war broke out,
Yeah.
you don't have a Speaker of the House. You don't like it's so much stuff that happened.
Man,
That was in jeopardy. without having
That's
a
the
Speaker of the House.
Coach, that's the shit that our people need to, right.
Yeah.
Our people need to understand that. If there's no Speaker of the House, nothing moves. Nothing.
Okay,
Nothing.
We got to get to it.
Let's get to it, man.
Rewind.
Fuck it.
Drum roll, please. I'm glad you brought that up, too. Thank you. Air horns. Nick, married for 3 years. Without consulting me, my husband got liposuction and fat transfer to his penis shaft. Procedure didn't take, and his once beautiful penis now looks like a week-old gas station hot dog. I told him I hated him, lick it, or lose it. Advice.
Honey pack.
Bun it, mustard, eat it, go home.
Honey pack.
Honey pack.
Honey pack.
Or the cam shit. What is it called? Pink
Stamina RX.
Pink pussy, pink power.
No,
Bitch, get a
horsepower.
Palatine.
Horsepower.
Palatine. Whatever the fuck.
Peloton.
Yeah. Get one of them.
What if you don't eat pork?
Coach, we married in Jamaica. It was just us, not our fam. My mother-in-law was pissed that we didn't pay her. She visits my husband often, when I'm at work and she brings his ex to our house. The ex still sends nudes. Hubby thinks I'm being insecure and petty. Advice.
Step your new
Polly.
game up.
Yeah. Polly. And
Get
put
rid of
more
them.
seasoning in the greens.
Let's get together.
You, me, and her.
Right.
It's a
Be able.
two-way movie.
I was Pam for 7 years, 3 kids, and I wanted to move on. Sorry, excuse me. Rewind. I was with Pam for 7 years, 3 kids, and I wanted to move on. In 2020, I moved in with my other woman, Tiffany, and cut them off. Tiff just gave birth to another man's baby, and I've got to go. I reached out to Pam and my kids, but they didn't respond. I'm really effed up. Advice.
It's over.
Go to Home Depot, get you 4 buckets, and be a bucket boy.
Hit it!
Be a bucket boy.
On which street?
79th State.
87.
119th.
No.
63rd, right off the highway.
87, 79.
Madison and Central.
87 to Dan Ryan.
Nah, 79.
Madison and
It's
Pulaski.
Harold's right there. You can eat after this work.
Independence and Independence exit.
Go to 43rd. It'd be clear around
43rd.
there. Yeah.
Jefferson and whatever in the south, in the West Loop. Go be a
Really?
bucket boy.
Nah.
Lake Street. Fuck it. And
Roosevelt,
Wabash.
Roosevelt and Lakeshore. Fuck it. Ain't
Be a
nobody out
bucket
there.
boy, man. Support your family.
Jeff the Illis. I did what I had to do. I slept with a much older married property manager because my credit score is bad and I needed an apartment. She hooked me up. I'm seeing other women, and she hinted that she's going to leave her husband for me. I don't want any of this action. Help.
Should have thought about it when you first hit that. It's over with.
Boys. I like the boys. boys.
The turnaround.
I like the boys.
Man, turnaround. The turnaround is.
I like
turning,
that quick
baby.
warm. Give me that quick warm.
Go get that warm brain.
Right,
Everybody.
give me that warm.
Wife caught me at the motel.
Shamrock.
I'm depressed. I warned
Galaxy.
my wife that if she left me,
That's
she
the best
better
hotel
plan
on the
my
west side.
funeral because I couldn't leave without her. I couldn't live without her. Wife, what kind of funeral you want? Open casket, cremation, half and half. She used to forgive me for cheating. What
half
to do?
And half.
Half and half, like this coffee cream?
What the fuck, half and
Nigga,
half?
you should have cut off your location.
So they're gonna put a barbecue grill next to the casket.
Dumbass, nigga.
Wow.
Half and half, nigga.
Funeral sound like a barbecue.
Right. You a shabab. You a shabab, not even a shish kebab. You just a bob. Right.
Last one, everybody. I left my ex a while back when she was pregnant with our son. I gave her $1,200 for his first birthday party. She said she got the venue, Mickey Mouse, and sent me the invite. My new girlfriend and I got to the venue and there was no party. Invite was fake.
Finesse.
Ex spent my money. What's the best payback?
Yeah, that bitch went to the family den and party.
Rounds of drinks. All
Rounds of
girls.
drinks,
of
nigga.
drinks.
Bitch.
Right.
He ain't gonna know, huh?
Better call.
We
customer
out here.
service.
We doing our thing.
Tell the people reverse that payment.
That's crazy.
Man, you can't cash out no reverse payment.
That's it.
Hit it!
It's over,
You
baby.
can't.
Can't do it.
Hey, Reasonable Ignorance Podcast. Anywhere where you hear podcasts at, we are there. Spotify, SoundCloud, and Apple Podcasts. Shout out to Iconic Visuals with the visuals coming soon. Sound guy Mike on the boards at Sonic Palace Studio. Coach Moses, Nick, Jeff the Illis, Be Able. Thank you. First episode of the new year, 2023, right here. Shout out to my man Ish over there in the background. Coach, take us out.
Hey, it's 2023. Make sure we all live life to the fullest and live it with no regrets. And fuck all the people who don't rock with you.
And keep the
Period.
baby hairs in 22.
Man,
Jeff, go ahead.
man, let's show love. Love package coming soon, February.
Nick.
Quit making shit up.
That's
Quit
it.
being fucking weird.
Nolly.
If you weird, own your weirdness, and when a motherfucker call you out on your weirdness, motherfucking accept your weirdness, because you know you fucking weird. Quit being weird.
The love package.
Hey.
baby.
Jeff will be eating fried chicken and pineapples very soon.
Here we go.
Bombs!
Fresh.
You gotta be last minute, motherfucker.